Something big happened in the NFL today. No, I'm not talking about the Jets loss. We all kind of knew that was going to happen. But something else happened. I can't quite put my finger on it. I can't recall what happened. Something big happened in the NFL today. And if you guys could help me out, I would greatly appreciate it. Somebody fell or lost or something. Was it the Kansas City Chiefs? Did they lose? Did they get taken out by this man, Blue Santa? Did they get taken out by him? Oh, this is the only thing. Ordinarily, I would not celebrate a Buffalo Bills win. But since it came at the expense of the Red Queen, I feel it's appropriate that we celebrate. We celebrate with the gusto of the hobbits at the beginning of the first Lord of the Ring book, around the Bilbo Baggins' birthday time. The Fellowship of the Ring, they called it. Welcome to the Interdimensional Demon Federation. I'm your host, Rich Jodice, the Pro Football Demon, and this is the fastest growing community of football degenerates on the internet today. This is the golden age of the IDF, and you are all here to enjoy it. No one will ever take that away from you. And we are sponsored by Underdog. Promo code DEMON gets you a bunch of goodies. Check it out, DEMON. Speaking of Underdog, I am going to tell you for tonight's game what I have going on. For tonight's game, I got Joe Burrow higher than 268.5 passing yards. Jamar Chase higher than half a rushing or receiving touchdown. Chase Brown higher than 28.5 receiving yards. And the great J.K. Dobbins higher than 56.5 rushing yards. Feel really good about all of those. Every single one of those. Why is my voice squeaking? It's probably because all of the stupid yelling I did because of the stupid New York Jets today. But that's okay. That's okay. Whatever. Hey, it's football. There is always hope on the horizon. And right now, our focus shifts to what pick we're getting in the draft, who's going to be our coach, and who's going to be our GM. And I'm very excited about all of those prospects because it's a new beginning. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes. That's what football gives you. Never forget it. Let's see what we have in terms of our prediction today. Not future telling device prediction, just to be clear. The non-future telling device prediction. Oh, look at this. Is Scantor with us? Hold on. There he is. Scantor, what do you think of this, buddy? Thank you to Underdog. Scantor says, what a good man. Look at this. Oh, I got the bike. I don't believe the Bengals are this bad football team. I can't. Maybe I'm foolish. I don't know. But this, I feel, is going to happen. But let's see who Baal aligns with, because he aligned with the Colts earlier, and of course the Colts won. So Baal's power is beyond our ken. I can't even describe Baal's power, but let's see. Oh, Baal goes with the Bengals. A double whammy for the Chargers tonight. Oh, but this is the Jim Harbaugh Chargers. This is not the Brandon Staley Chargers of old. So this could be a tall task. But I do think the Bengals will come out ahead on this one. I do. I think Joe Burrow is going to light up the world. And I think he's better than Justin Herbert. And I don't think their defense is as bad as they've been playing. Again, we could see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Matt West says, yes, the Dark Queen has been defeated, albeit only for today. Well, they might get defeated by the Carolina Panthers next week. You never know. The Panthers were on a bit of a hot streak. You never know. It could happen. Probably won't happen, but it could happen. Got 19 concurrents on here right now. Scantor's got Unagi. Are you aware that Unagi is an eel? Okay, Red X Power is here with a $5. IDF Hall of Famer, former multiversal champion, the great Red X Power says, the Mickey Mouse undefeated streak has finally ended. Rejoice! Yes, as the Los Angeles Chargers march out onto the field amid drums and giant fans and colorful lights. And none of this is affecting Joe Burrow whatsoever. He is not affected by any of it whatsoever. He looks like a man on a mission. And he is on a mission. He's on a mission to defeat the Chargers, to extinguish that lightning bolt. Can you extinguish a lightning bolt? We're going to find out tonight. Joe Burrow is going to put that to the test, and we're going to see if lightning bolts can be extinguished. Red X Power, with that donation, is so close to the number 4 contendership. He is a few cents away. Only a few cents away. Let's take a look at this. Hold on. But yeah, I have a good feeling about the Bengals. I had a good feeling about the Bengals last time too, and they almost won that game. Just to be fair, they almost won that game. I think they are better than advertised. I do. I look at this team and I'm just like, how do they only have, what do they have, 3 wins? They have 3 wins or they have 4 wins? I think they have 3 wins. Like, how do they only have 3 wins? It's crazy. They're a much better team than the Jets. I bring everything back to the Jets. Much better team. There are your top 5 contenders, again brought to you by the hero, Blue Santa. The hero, the man that made all our dreams come true today. Got Melissa Klein, 200. Carter Ferris, 160. Father Dismas, 147. And look at Russell and Red X Power. Look at that. Apart by only, I don't know, what is that, 18 cents? I don't know how much that is. I'm not doing math right now. I can't do math right now. The Jets ruined my life. I can't do math right now. And I don't want to do math right now. So we are getting ready for some Sunday night football. And yes, this one should be a fun one. I'm very, very interested to see how this plays out. Because again, I told you, I have the Bengals. I got the Bengals. But am I just a fool for doing that? Connor McKay said the Chargers will choke this morning in the UK. Oh, it's morning in the UK. It's 1 in the morning in the UK. Oh, Connor, man. 1 in the morning. Well, God bless you for staying up and God bless you for being with us. Am I the only one who remembers the Hank Williams Jr. NFL intro music? No, I remember that. Lightning is kind of a Thor subject, but kind of Loki. Father Dismas coming in with the Norse mythology / Marvel Comics references. I love them both. Whichever one that was, it works. Could be either or. You never know. Unless he tells us. Then we'll know for sure. 6 concurrents on the short stream with 6 likes. Look at that, 6 likes already on the short stream. That is incredible. What do we have on the poll here? Did you remember to Hulk smash that like button? 57% said yes. 13% said no. Takeda Luna, I know that's you. 30% says rejoice, the Red Queen has fallen. I would think that number would be higher on the rejoice, the Red Queen has fallen. But alas, it is not. Where are the Chiefs fans? I'm not going to rub anything in the Chiefs fans' faces because they've been very kind to me about my ridiculous Jets horribleness. But you have to understand, Chiefs fans, we know you are going to be in the mix. We know once the playoffs come, the Chiefs are the most formidable team. You guys are nearly a lock for not only the AFC Championship game, but the Super Bowl. So let us have our fun now, because there's a good chance we're going to be seeing the Chiefs three-peat, and we're going to be talking about Patrick Mahomes being the GOAT and his quest for the 8th ring. For the 8 rings, I should say. We're going to be talking about that. What went on with the, what are they called? What is that team from Colorado? The Denver Broncos? Oh my God. Did they look, I mean, have they arrived? Is Bo Nix the real deal? Is Bo Nix the second coming of Breeze? Man, that was insane. I didn't expect that, but here we are. And it looks like Sean Payton is a heck of a coach, because we didn't see that from them for the past few years, and we expected it. And now when we didn't expect it, all of a sudden they are coming alive. Pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. Nick Wright says expected a loss, still frustrated. I get it. Hey, you guys don't have anything to worry. This is what I tell the Ravens fans. You guys don't really have anything to worry about. You're going to be in the mix, and that's when it matters. So This is just whatever right now. This is whatever right now. These teams have to win. Losses mean a lot to the teams playing right now. But for you guys, the elite of the elite, it's just like, Unless you start stringing together losses, then that's a problem. But I don't see those teams doing that. I really doubt the Chiefs will get the attention. Yeah, how could you give the Chiefs the attention? You can't give the Chiefs the attention. They played the Buffalo Bills. It's always a big game for them. They've lost to the Bills in the regular season too before. If playoff time is where it matters, though. Dude comes in and says, Chiefs finally lose. Look how happy he is. He's got a bunch of exclamation points there. I got some hot chocolate tonight. There we go. This hot chocolate says that it gives you, so wait a minute. The Bengals are 4-6, Chargers are 6-3. Yeah, you see, a loss is detrimental to these teams. What I am surprised by is the fact that the Steelers are 8-2. Steelers being 8-2 is shocking to me. Imagine the Steelers with, I don't know, the Justin Herbert. Imagine the Steelers with a top-tier quarterback. This is why I was telling Steelers fans last year, when they were saying, let's get rid of Tomlin, the game's passed him by, just echoing that Colin Cowherd nonsense. Defensive coach in an offensive league, and blah, 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 no quarterback. I was like, doesn't matter, you have Mike Tomlin. Just stop. Stop it. And on the kickoff, is that Jermaine Burton? Yes, it is. Takes us down to the 38-yard line. Excellent. As the game is underway, and here comes Joe Burrow. He looks like a superhero right now. He looks like a superhero. P6 says, who's ready for some football? Yes. So who's on top of the power rankings now? I think you still have to keep the Chiefs up there. I mean, I don't know. I don't think this loss knocks the Chiefs down too much. Let's pump the brakes a little bit. It's fun to see them lose, of course, but the Chiefs have not gone away. Let's settle down. But that was the game they needed to win, because it looks like they're going to run the table in the next few games. Looks like they're going to run the table. I mean, the schedule is very pleasant to them. Handoff by Joe Burrow, of course, because he's the quarterback. And the Bengals get a couple yards. Sharky with the tour says, I can't believe I am saying this. Go Bengals! Yes. Yes. Join the dark side, Sharky. How does it feel? How does it feel? The orange and black. Oh, they gained 5 on that, so we got 2nd and 5 coming up. Burrow working out of the shotgun. And he takes the snap. And he gets the ball off, and that is caught by the great Jermaine Burton. And they are calling that a catch. That is 1st and 10. That is a 1st and 10. Sharky, where are you? Sharky is up to $93. 93. He's getting closer to that contendership, by the way. Getting closer, climbing the rankings. Don't sleep on Sharky. That's all I got to say. Oh, wait a minute. We've got these freaking bots here again, and I'm going to have to take care of that. Hold on a second. I'm going to have to take care of the bots. The bots are just, they can't happen. Oh, and there's already a challenge. Already a challenge. I'm going to review the play. Let's see. Let's customize this so that we can make sure these bots don't come back. Okay? Because I am done with the bots. How's that? Bots will not come back ever again. 22 likes on the stream with 26 concurrents. Excellent. Excellent. Over 123 says, my favorite NFL team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, congratulations to you, Ova, because they are a damn good team. Damn good team. You should enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. I wonder what it's like to be a fan of a good team. It's been so long. I don't know. I'm a Jets fan, in case you don't know. Hold on. Over on the short stream. Reppin' for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, JB100 says, hello, IDF. I'm still sad. He's a Ravens fan. He's He's sad. I mean, big divisional loss. Yeah, that was rough. Tomlin had Lamar's number today. Oh, wait a minute. SG says, oh, look, Harbaugh using a challenge against the Bengals in the first quarter. Where have I seen this before? The Harbaughs are careless with their challenges, according to SG at least. He is somewhat of a Harbaugh connoisseur. Wait a minute. What happened there? There we go. We're back. He knows all about the Harbaughs, especially the one named John. Knows all about him. Joshua Lilly says, Seahawks beat the Niners and the Chiefs lose. It's Christmas. Is it Christmas already? No, we got a long way to go, Joshua Lilly. We got a long way to go, but you can feel it in the air, right? I'm watching a Christmas commercial right now. I can't wait. Pretty soon, the Santa hat will be on the PFD logo right there. And if you're watching this on the short stream, I look like an idiot because I'm not pointing at anything. It's below. It's below on the short stream. He's on fire, though, so you can't put a Santa hat on him because the hat will catch fire. It's a whole big thing. But on the mainstream, you know exactly where I'm pointing. Baal might even get a Santa hat of his own. Who knows? You never know. He's festive. He is quite festive. You guys did not know that about Baal. Since he first made his appearance this year. Week 1 was Baal's first appearance. Get that issue. It's going to be a moneymaker. Okay. Rich went into the darkness. I did temporarily, but I'm back. Chase Brown with a gain of 3. I had some dinner, got some work done, made some cookies. So there were 7 for me and 7 for PFA. I ate 3 of mine. I have 4 left. She has all 7 left. I'm going to monitor the cookies and make sure they're all eaten within the next day or so. Otherwise, they become communal property. 13:31 left in the first quarter. Joe Burrow on 2nd and 7. Will take the snap. Wait a second. What is going on my short stream? But this is crazy. I need the game up. I don't have the score up. Pass out to Chase Brown. He gets a gain of 2. Okay. Got to refresh this. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. I apologize. Short stream people, wait a minute. No, we're not talking because what happened? There we go. Now it's up. All right, there we go. So, Joe Burrow has got a 3rd and 6 coming up. They are on the Chargers' 48-yard line. Burrow takes the snap, gets the ball off, and that is bobbled by T. Higgins and dropped. And the Bengals are going to have to punt on their first drive. Hell of a defensive stand there by the Chargers. Hell of a defensive stand there by the Chargers. We need some Chargers fans on the stream, by the way. Do we have any Chargers fans here? Could be a Santa beard on fire. True. Score is now visible. Got it. Matt West monitoring the short stream like a champion. Excellent. Thank you so much. And the Bengals will punt. Baal will have to move. And remember, he has pledged his allegiance to the Bengals tonight. So maybe that'll give the Bengals defense a boost. You never know. We'll have to see. And people are congratulating Takeda Luna on the Raiders losing today. Because he loves when the Raiders lose. Because he's a Raiders fan who's desperate for a quarterback. Thirsty for a quarterback is what I call it. Thirsty for a quarterback. As we are. We're thirsty for a coach too. And a GM. If anybody could help us out, please do so. Chargers are going to take over at the about the 10-yard line. And Justin Herbert is under center. Gus Edwards behind. Oh, Justin Herbert's out of the shotgun. Gus Edwards is behind him. Herbert will take the snap. Hands it to Edwards. And Gus Edwards gets about a 9-yard gain. This guy could still run. And he is like 47. How old is Gus Edwards now? He can still run. Bengals seem extra orange tonight. They do look quite orange. It's like a deeper orange, I feel. I feel like they changed the orange on their uniforms. They didn't. But the Chargers also look extra powdery blue. So maybe it's the television screens. Who knows? Justin Ziegler says, I'm not a Chargers fan, but I'm an Eagles fan. Justin Ziegler, your interdimensional champion. We're going to show you his belt. I just got to change the location of it because I had to change the location of it earlier to account for the scores that were on the screen. As Justin Herbert gives the ball to J.K. Dobbins, and he gets taken down for a short loss. Multiverse, no, interdimensional title. Interdimensional, hold on. Justin Ziegler's interdimensional title will be shown momentarily. And there it is. There it is. I got to show Dude's title too. I forgot to show Dude. He showed up on the stream as per usual. And we love seeing Dude. The man responsible for the Pro Football Demon, the unofficial Pro Football Demon Discord. And J.K. Dobbins will get taken down for a short loss again on 3rd and 2. So the Chargers are going to have to punt now. It's going to be that kind of game, it looks like. Baal shall move again. It's going to be Bengals ball, we think, unless there is some nonsense that happens in terms of trickery. And here is Dude's title. There he is, your television champion. He's in the chat. Mod to shorts, please. Yes. Okay, I'm going to make Matt West a shorts mod. And Irwin gets taken down at the 29. Matt West, thank you for monitoring the short stream. You have been knighted. You have been knighted. Greg Roman says JB100. He knows. He's familiar with Greg Roman. Very familiar with Greg Roman. And Justin Ziegler comes in with the 20 spot and says, hey, Demon, the Red Queen has been defeated for now. Honest question at this point. Was the loss today heartbreaking given they had it and had a chance at the end, or is this normal now? Either way, I hope you find a good coach. Are you talking about the Jets game? Was it heartbreaking for the Jets, or were you referring to the Chiefs game? Well, because the Chiefs didn't really have it at the end, so I'm assuming you're talking about the Jets game. Every loss is heartbreaking, except when you're vying for a high draft pick. Then wins are heartbreaking when they're just pointless wins. I honestly don't see this. I don't know when I see a win coming for this team at this point. They are so bad on offense. Aaron Rodgers is completely cooked. If you allow him to come back next year, I thought, well, next year is going to be kind of a lost year unless, you were to start Jordan Travis and he has one of these remarkable rookie seasons like a Jaden Daniels or something, which, I'm not saying that's going to happen, but, it's always possible. We don't know what he's going to do in the NFL. But, yeah, this was because to me, this was, I had hope that they could get it together with the talent on this team. But, maybe this team's not that talented. Name value-wise, they are talented. But the coaching is so bad, I think a lot of these young, talented players are being wasted. The fact that they don't have any discipline is beyond me. Now, as far as penalties went, they had discipline there today. But I mean, it just seems like, during the week we're hearing the story, the Sauce Gardner story and whatnot. And that's just, as a football fan, you don't want to be, especially when you're a team that is supposed to be good. You don't want to hear these stupid distractions during the week. Oh, Sauce Gardner got into an argument with some YouTuber and some reporter. And it's like, what? What, Sauce? You should be thinking about football, not what a YouTuber is saying about you. And when I say YouTuber, I say it with great affection. I'm a YouTuber. So, I mean, when I say some YouTuber, that's not a knock like, oh, some YouTuber. It's, it's just, it was a YouTuber. Matt O'Leary, he got into a little thing. It was a one-way thing, really, because Matt O'Leary handled it like a man. As Jamar Chase takes the ball down to the 33-yard line, Matt O'Leary's response to him was, delete this app. That was excellent. Perfect response. Just delete the app. So yeah, that it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But Justin Ziegler, thank you so much for that super chat. You are up to 675 now. I'm going to put your multiversal title, interdimensional title. I'm sorry, I keep saying that. Right on the screen there. There you go. And Brown gets about a 5-yard gain. And here come the flags. Couple of flags. Yeah, I hope we find a good coach too, though, Justin. And I like I said, Mike Vrabel, if he wants that head coach GM combo, I say give it to him. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? Matt is over on the short stream just taking out bots left and right. Taking out bots left and right. Getting rid of the bots. How's that? Going to... Where is... Oh, we're going to report. There we go. Unwanted spam. Hide user from channel. There we go. Okay, so we've got the Bengals down at the 14 on the Los Angeles 14. Burrow throws over the middle. That is caught by Jamar Chase for a gain of 5. Excellent. We've got a second down coming up. Second down coming up. I'm telling you, man, I think the Bengals take this game. I think they make a statement. This is a statement game for the Bengals today. I'm telling you that right now. 2nd and 5. Joe Burrow working out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Gives it to Brown, who goes up the middle. Pushes forward. Close to the first down marker. He's going to be about maybe half a yard short. So we're going to have a 3rd and short coming up. 3rd and short coming up. Chase Brown's been a beast for the Bengals this year, by the way. An absolute beast. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's got Jamar Chase in the backfield. Gives it to Chase Brown. Goes up the middle and gets the first down. So we'll have a 1st and goal from about the 2 coming up for the Cincinnati Bengals. Kirsten Carter is back. Kirsten Carter is back. And by the way, I have a shout out. That I have to give to Ashley Corey, who became the latest patron. Became a, what tier was she? Let's see. What tier did you sign up for? As Joe Burrow throws an incomplete pass to the end zone. Oh, and she said, love watching your videos. I gave her a shout out. And Lucas pledged $1. Oh, Lucas as well on Patreon. Let's hear it for Lucas. I'm going to send him a personal message as well. Thank you so much, Lucas, I just shouted you out on the live stream. There we go. Oh, important. There we go. So 2 patrons. Wow, there we go. As Burrow throws to the end zone, and that is incomplete, and we have a flag. We have a flag on the play. Patreon is on fire right now. What tier did they sign up? Vibranium tier, ladies and gentlemen. Lucas and Ashley signed up for Vibranium tier on the Discord. Excellent. Excellent. Kirsten says, my hubs is watching this game on our living room TV while I'm in the kitchen listening to your stream. Yes, Kirsten's listening to the stream in the kitchen. Excellent. Love it. You get it. So you got the game. You have the best broadcast next to Chris Collinsworth is me. I'm thinking, right? Well, maybe not. I don't know. I don't know how else is streaming this. All the greats, there are a lot of greats out there. I didn't mean that. I'm not trying to be cocky. Second and goal coming up from the 8, sorry. Burrow is going to get, he loses the football, but it looked like he was trying to pass it as he was getting sacked. Another flag. So Erafir is making his, we go from the Jets with no flags all game, and now we have like 17 flags so far. So Erafir is making his presence known early in this game. He slept. He was slumbering this morning. Oh, it's going to be intentional grounding. Kirsten, give your husband a shout out, by the way. The IDF shouts him out. Ineligible receivers? Oh, it was intentional grounding. Let's see. So Burrow tried to get away. Yeah, that was intentional grounding. Intentional grounding. Now we got a 3rd and goal. They were at the 3-yard line, weren't they? And now they're backed up to the 18. 3rd and goal from the 18. The second I said the Bengals were going to strike and win this game, they got pushed back to the 18-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 18. Joe Burrow throws over the middle. That is caught by Jamar Chase at about the 8. And that's not going to be enough for a touchdown, obviously. And here comes McPherson out onto the field to put the Bengals up 3-0. Maybe. We'll see. Erafir, get off my screen. If the NFL was a musical, that's what I'm giving you right now. Cincinnati has 4 wins, 6-4. I thought they had 3. But this is a big game. Big game for Cincinnati. They have to win this game if they want any chance of playoff life. And the snap will be coming sometime soon. And there it is. And it's up. And is it good? It is good. The Bengals take a 3-zip lead. Okay. Well, I have a 27-24 prediction. I think we'll get to that. Dude is here with a fiver. He says he's got a serious question, so everybody hold the phone. What is a good vegan crock-pot meal, if any? If any? Dude, really? So I don't really use crock-pots, so I don't know, but I make like chilies and stuff and stews. I made a red curry lentil stew, right? Is that what it is? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Coconut curry lentil stew tonight. And it was phenomenal. Phenomenal. But as far as crock pots go, I don't know. I don't know. I wish I did. But I'll tell you what you can do. You can, if there's something you want to mimic, and this goes for anybody, if it's something you want to mimic and you want to make it vegan, you can go on either Grok or ChatGPT and say, I want to make this and I want to make a vegan version. Or if you only have certain ingredients, you can really get specific with what you want and it will give you a damn good recipe, I'm telling you. Because I used to make recipes just from the internet. I would look them up and then I started doing that when that became available. And it took everything like 1,000 levels higher. Legit. Because some of the recipes I found online I would make and I would be like, I'm not really crazy about this. But then once I started doing that with AI, it changed the game. I feel like I can make anything. I asked for a pumpkin pie recipe today. They gave me a pumpkin pie recipe. And I'm going to make 2 pumpkin pies for Thanksgiving. So what do you think about that? But I'm telling you, dude, anything you want. If you want to make it vegan, you can just ask ChatGPT or Grok. And if they give you ingredients you don't know or you don't have, you can adjust it. Say, well, this is what I have. Can I make something close to that with this? And it'll help you out. What about pasta? How long in the water, salt, and or oil in the water, and when? Okay, so pasta, I get the pasta from Aldi. Like that Aldi brand, I forgot the name of it. Maybe if PFA comes in, I can ask her to get it for me. But it's basically just durum wheat semolina. That is the only ingredient. And you cook that so you boil the water, put the pasta in, about 13 minutes with salt. So you put the salt in the water first, salt the water, you boil it, 13 minutes, bam, done, drain it, you're good. That's it. That's it. No oil. You don't need to put oil in the water. Takedo at vegan pancakes today. Look at you guys. Oh, I love every single one of you. I'm serious. You guys are so cool. You guys are so cool. I love people love food. Whether you put, you know what I mean? Like there's a vegan bakery in Disney, and they have pastries and cakes and all this stuff. And people walk in, and sometimes I'm in there and I'm looking. I'm like a kid, like a kid in a pastry shop, because I really am. I'm literally in a pastry shop when I'm there. And Father Dismas is up to 152, by the way. People will walk in and the person behind the counter will say, oh, by the way, this is all vegan. And sometimes they'll just walk out. And I'm just like, what do you think is going to happen? You know, as Joe Burrow gets sacked on first down. That's not Joe Burrow. That's the other guy from the other team who's tall. What's his name? He used to have a lot of hair, and he doesn't have as much hair anymore. Justin Herbert. That's his name. Justin Herbert got sacked. Joe Burrow didn't get sacked. Please forgive me. So I'm going to... Hold on. 7 concurrents, 8 concurrents on the short stream as Justin Herbert is going to run. He's across the 30 down to the 40, and he is going to keep going, and he gets tackled at the 45-yard line. Brought down by Geno Stone, and Joe Burrow does not look happy. That's a first down for the great Joe Burrow. Why do I keep doing that? It's Justin Herbert, and Baal's on the wrong spot. You guys got me talking about food, and I forget everything. I forget quarterbacks' names. I forget to change Baal. I mean, that's the way you get me. You could totally, if I was in charge of keeping a bank safe, keeping its money safe, and you came in and just asked me a food question, you'd totally be able to wipe that bank clean. I'd be like, all right, so the first thing you want to do with your pasta, and then you'd have a buddy just walk right past me into the safe or whatever it is. The vault? Is that what they call it? And he would just clean it out. And I'd be like, all right, so now repeat all that back to me, because I want to make sure your pasta's good. Especially if you talk about pasta. I love pasta. Big fan of pasta. And here are your contenders once again, brought to you by Blue Santa, who slayed the Red Queen today. He slayed her. He said, off with your head. How do you like that? Father Dismas up to 152 as the number 3 contender, approaching Carter Ferris, who was at 160 as the number 2 contender. So we got contenderships on the line. Contenderships are on the line, and they may change hands. You never know. Justin Herbert's got plenty of time. What is going on with this Bengals defense? They're making me look like a fool right now. He gets the pass off to... Was that Ladd? Whoever it is hurt. And there's a flag on the play. Ladd McConkey went down. He's grabbing his shoulder. He's up, though. He's walking around, but he looks like he's in a lot of pain. Holding on the defense. Oh, man. Cincinnati, what the hell are you doing? I mean, come on. Cincinnati, jeez. Pasta's my favorite, says Kirsten Carter. Yeah, I mean, how can it not be? How can it not be? You know what else is my favorite? A lot of other things. Cake, cookies, pasta. Well, we said pasta, right? Yeah, I like pasta. 1st and 10. The great Justin Herbert is at the 29-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals. He is back to pass. Little play action. Throws over the middle. Wide open. Into the end zone is Will Dissly, who I have on my fantasy team. On one of them anyway. I'm still going to lose that game, but that's a touchdown. Boom. I don't know why I'm happy. I picked the Bengals to win, and now they're losing. But that was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful offensive drive by the Los Angeles Chargers. This Bengals defense needs to wake up, and wake up quickly. Dude with a fire says, pineapple on pizza is a crime. I see it on a pizza. I will have a felony on my hands because I'm burning that place down. That joke is for legal. Yeah, legal. Clean that up a little bit. We can't be talking about felonies and such a, just throwing the word felony around like that. I don't know if YouTube will get mad at that. They're not going to get mad at that. Don't worry about it. They know that's all jokes. Dude with the fiber, pineapple on pizza. I never had pineapple on pizza, and I do not wish to have pineapple on pizza. It just doesn't, yeah, it seems like a crime to me. I don't know. And I don't want to disparage it. One thing I hate is when I will never mock your food. If you like pineapple on pizza, awesome. That's awesome. I don't like it. But I will never turn my nose up at your food. Always know that. Dude, there's his title right there. He's at $5.99. Will Disley, Rangers fan. What about kielbasa on pizza? So just like the sausage? Are you talking about? So kielbasa is just the sausage, right? It's not the sausage with the sauerkraut. I mean, do you? Do you? How are these bots coming in here? They should not be allowed to come in here. They're playing games with me, man. They're playing games with me, and I do not like it. These bots are going to tick me off. I knew dude was going to do that. I knew dude was going to see. He says nothing. He just donates $1 to put him at the $600 mark, ladies and gentlemen. He's $75 away from Justin Ziegler. Look at that. We've got title runs, title races, races for titles. Congratulations, dude, at the $600 mark. I'm going to update that on the screen here momentarily. So, yeah, the Bengals defense. Let's talk a little bit about that. That looked very Jets-worthy to me. Bengals defense looked very Jets-esque, and that is not cool. That's not what you want. You do not want your defense to look like the Jets defense, because that means you're probably going to lose if that continues. So just stop it right now. Stop it right now. At 260 views so far on the short stream. We had over 2,600 last game, I believe, and the game before that, about 4,500. So that short stream is cooking. It's cooking. Kielbasa is Polish sausage. Yeah, I know. I remember that from when I was a kid. I remember we had kielbasa a few times, but I didn't know if... yeah, so that's the name of the sausage. Many people have sauerkraut on the side. Or on a bun, right? Don't they just put it on a bun and eat it that way too, Justin? I believe they do it that way too. Kielbasa is good on its own, but not on pizza. So, we got a little run here. Who is that? That's Khalil Herbert. Takes this down to the 35. And we have to move Baal once again. So there we go. There we go. Jalapenos are good on most everything. Yes, I actually had a pizza this past week with jalapenos and banana peppers and black olives and Kalamata olives and green peppers. 3 types of peppers. 3 types of peppers, 2 types of olives, spinach and basil. That was my pizza. That was delicious. That's what I get when I go to Blaze. That's called the PFD special. I just say, give me the PFD special. If you tell them to give you that, they're not going to know what you're talking about. JB100 says he likes mushrooms on pizza. I am not a fan of mushrooms. I don't know why. They taste soapy to me. On pizza, I don't. I mean, like, I don't hate them. I'm just not a fan of them. PFA is a big fan of mushrooms. Huge fan. And Justin Herbert on 2nd and 8. He's got 5 wide. And the shotgun gets the ball to T. Higgins. He gets across the 50, down to the 45, down to the 42. That's a first down for Cincinnati. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, Nolan says pepperoni, mushroom, and bacon is amazing pizza. I loved pepperoni pizza. I like vegan pepperoni pizza. I'm sure I had bacon on pizza before. I know I had sausage on pizza. It doesn't. Bacon on pizza doesn't seem like something that I would have been into. I did like bacon cheeseburgers. The first time I ever saw a bacon cheeseburger, I was just like, that is an amazing idea. Are you kidding me? Putting bacon on a cheeseburger? And Joe Burrow goes down. It's going to be about a loss of 4. We got second down coming up. And Melissa Klein comes in with a 20 spot, says, are you going to stream on Thursday because it's Browns Steelers and I am going to need my emotional support, Demon? Yes, I will be here on Thursday. Don't you worry about that. We'll be here. And just prepare yourself. I don't want to say anything that might break your heart right now, but I feel like it could get messy. Hey, Jerry Jeudy had a big game today, though. So there's hope there. But you're in the same situation we are in terms of quarterback. Although I do like your coach. I do think you're well coached. I just think you have a quarterback problem. It's Justin Burrow. Justin Burrow? What the hell is wrong with me? He could throw this to somebody, then they got a few yards. We got a 3rd and 10 coming up. Is that Eric All? Justin Burrow. I should slap myself. Justin Burrow. I didn't even do that on purpose. These guys are just interchangeable. The top quarterbacks in the league are just interchangeable for me. There are quarterbacks that I group them together because I'm just like, oh, these guys are really good. And Burrow and Herbert are 2 of those quarterbacks. Melissa Klein, the number 1 contender, by the way. She's up to 220, and I'm going to show you the contenders list. And there is another pass. That is Tanner Hudson. I think that's who caught the last one. And they're about a yard shy of the first down. It looks like Zach Taylor's going to go for this. I am on board with that. There we go. There's your number 1 contenders list as Melissa Klein stays at top with that 20 spot. Thank you so much. Yeah, Thursday night, I will be here. If for some reason, I mean, you know, obviously if something crazy happens, I will let you guys know about it. But I will be here. I will be here unless, you know, the world explodes or something, which I hope, my God, I forgot I said that. 4th and 1 coming up. And Zach Taylor had to take a timeout because they were going to get hit with a delay game. Why is that? I feel like that happens every game now. These guys are so... I don't know why offenses are having that happen to them so often this year. Happens a lot. So are they going to go for this? They're still going to go for it. Good. Justin Burrow and Joe Herbert. Yeah. For some reason, I won't say Joe Herbert, but I will say Justin Burrow. That sounds better. Joe Mahomes. Loco's here. Wait a minute. Is Loco here? Did you say OP Loco? Where did your Hatch chilies come from? There he is. Oh, Loco's here. Wait a minute. Let's wish Loco a happy birthday, by the way. His birthday just passed. Happy birthday to Loco. I'm going to sing to him. Happy birthday to you. That's all you get. That's it. You don't want to hear me sing more than that. That's good enough. Nobody needs to hear any more than that. And Chargers take a timeout. We're in the first quarter with 3 seconds left, and it's just timeout city right now. Timeout city. Put the Jaguars in detention. Yeah, they deserve detention. They deserve detention. Oh, and Bubba comes in with a tenner. Says, Rich, my favorite pizza is your kryptonite. All meat, toppings, and extra cheese. So good. I used to get that, though. I mean, I get it. I get it, Bubba. They do have a meat lovers vegan pizza, by the way, by a company called Daya, and I get that sometimes. It's got like vegan sausage, vegan pepperoni, and red onions. And that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But I do opt for just the regular pepperoni one because I feel like they put more pepperoni on that one. But I used to get that. So I do not. I get it, is what I'm saying. I get it. That was one of my favorites. And that was another thing. When I first heard of a Meat Lover's Pizza back in the day, I was like, oh man, are you kidding me? Like, you can just do that? Was it Pizza Hut, like the first one to come out with something like that, or was it Domino's? Herbert back to pass on 4th and 1. Throws over the middle, and that's a first down to the great T. Higgins. And he loses the football, but I think he was down. But the Chargers, I don't hear a whistle. I didn't hear no bell. Hey, Mick, I didn't hear no bell. Wait a minute. The Chargers are running to the end zone. Now I hear a whistle. Okay. And they're going to celebrate. T. Higgins is hurt. It looks like Higgins was down to me. You're up to 105, Bubba. Bubba's up to 105 in the live stream, by the way. Zach Taylor is not having any of this right now. Not having it. I feel like I have to sneeze so bad. So if I sneeze, it's just going to happen. Just warning all you guys. Just warning all you guys. So let me see. Was that? Receiver was down. Yes, that's a first down, Bengals. First down, Cincinnati. Navy EMT is here. What's going on? Good to see you. Happy day. Happy day all? How is everyone? I know you're good. He's a Seahawks fan. He's got to be celebrating. He's got to be doing that little dance that everybody's doing, right? All the NFL guys are doing. I'm seeing that all over TikTok. It's horrible since the Jets lost. Yeah, the Jets. But again, there's hope on the horizon. There's always hope on the horizon. That's why I love the NFL. Sad today because it's like, well, the season's in the toilet. But you saw it coming. Kind of saw it coming. And now I'm like, okay. So all you can do, by the way, Jets fans, is pick yourself up and we look toward the future. We're going to have a new coach coming in, and that could fix everything. So we're in a position right now, I would say, where we knew we didn't have the coaching staff. We knew even if Robert Saleh had not gotten fired and this team was in position to make a run, we knew our coaching staff was a hindrance. And we knew the likelihood of, like, the roster would really have to overcome the coaching staff. We knew that. So now we're in a position where, okay, we're going to bring in a new coaching staff. And, perhaps this will be the coaching staff that will be here for the next 10 years. Well, you know what I mean? Head coach, guys will leave because they will do so phenomenally with the Jets. People are going to want to pluck them as head coaches. But that's where we are right now. There's hope on the horizon. So let not your heart be troubled. Let not your heart be troubled. We are going to make a brilliant coaching signing. I know it's going to happen. It's been too long. Sir Eli is on the screen right now, by the way. It's been too long. When the Jets were this bad back in the day, they hired Parcells and it made everything better for a long time. And then it got bad again. But that's where we are right now. On the timeline, that's where we are. And we could hire a coach that makes us good for the next 10 plus years. And they will no longer be a laughingstock. I mean, look, happened with the Bengals. Although the Bengals have 4 wins, they're having the troubles right now. But they have the quarterback, so they're going to be in the mix. Happened with the Lions. We're next. We're like right there. We're next on that list. So just, like I said, let not your heart be troubled. You will be happy. I promise you, Jets fans. I promise you that. You can have John. I'll take John Harbaugh. It's the same thing, SG, that I told Steelers fans last year when they were saying, take Mike Tomlin. We need to get rid of Mike Tomlin. Same thing. I will take Mike Tomlin. I will take John Harbaugh, sorry. As Chase Brown gets a 2-yard gain, we are in the second quarter. I have to change that. So if you don't want John Harbaugh anymore, I'll gladly take him off your hands. Johnson is looking at Arthur Smith really hard. No, he's not. No, he is not, Bubba. Stop it. What is going on? Okay. Oh, Dave Booth is here. Clark Kent will be a great head coach. Something's going on with the chat here. I'm trying to highlight comments, and it's being in ASS. 2nd and 8, Burrow throws over the middle. It gets batted away. There we go. Johnson's looking hard at Arthur Smith. No, he is not. Lies. Matt West says Tomlin any day. Yeah, of course. Tomlin any day. I concur. Lions are on a league-wide revenge tour. Yeah, they just dismantled. Absolutely dismantled the entire city of Jacksonville. That was horrifying. Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. And First and 10. Brown goes up the middle for a gain of 2. Chris Baez is here. What's going on? Can the Jets hire a referee as a head coach and just throw flags on every play? I mean, I'd be cool with that. At least we get yardage. So Cincinnati is at the Los Angeles 15. Joe Burrow working out of the shotgun. Gets the ball off to T. Higgins. And that is about a 6-yard gain, so we should have a 3rd and 2 coming up. So JB100 says, I kind of don't want Harbaugh to go. I kind of don't want Harbaugh to go just so we don't fall into a head coaching abyss. Yes, I warned you about that head coaching abyss. You do not want that. You have Lamar Jackson. You keep your stud head coach when you have your stud quarterback. That's the recipe you want. You're going to have little maybe things that you don't like about him here and there, but overall the success rate has been good. And that's what you want. Burrow throws to the end zone. Little too tall for Trey Burton. And the Bengals field goal unit will come out onto the field. Teams can go decades between good head coaches in this league. Yes, that coaching abyss is a scary, scary place. Loco says, I watched The Bronx Tale today. What are the best mafia movies? I mean, you have to say Godfather 1 and 2. Goodfellas is another one. That one's phenomenal. I think that about covers it. I'm trying to think of another one. 29th Street was like a Christmas type of mob movie. I think it was called 29th Street. And that kick is up and it's good. So we've got a 7-6 game. That was a pretty cool movie that had Danny Aiello in it and Anthony LaPaglia. Is that how you say his name? Did like that movie. But yeah, Bronx Tale was very, very good. But Goodfellas, for me, Goodfellas was the cream of the crop. Oh, Donnie Brasco was pretty good, but the book was better. If you read the book was 1,000 times better. It goes so deep into what he actually went through and the relationship with these guys that he had, and it's pretty crazy. Any opinions on primetime coaching the Cowboys rumors? I could see it happening. I mean, it seems like a Jerry Jones move. But he wants to like be with his son. I don't know how that's going to work. Maybe they can manipulate it. I mean, if they really want that to happen, Dion could really manipulate it. So he's like, Shador's not playing anywhere except for Dallas. And wherever Dallas picks, they make a deal with some team who picks Shador with their pick, and then they give him to Dallas, and Dallas gives him a boatload of stuff. Man, Jerry just might be desperate enough to do that. I could see that. I can definitely see that. What about Stephen King? Stephen King, I love Stephen King's books. One thing that I can't stand, I love politics, right? We're not getting into a political discussion here. So we'll never get into political discussions here. I hate when somebody goes out and takes such a firm political stance and tells you who to vote for, and then belittles people on the opposite side. I can't stand that. So I love Stephen King's books, but him personally, I've just been like, dude, just calm down, man. Like, you know, people are good, whatever side they're on. I mean, people are good. People are good, whatever side they're on. There are very few people that have bad intentions. So, like, you know, just leave people alone. That's all I'm saying. Just leave people alone. But Stephen King's books, man, I love it. I love, what's the, I was going to say Jacob's Ladder. Salem's Lot. Big fan of Salem's Lot. My favorite Stephen King book is Pet Sematary. It's got to be. The Shining was cool, but I do think the movie was better. I think the movie ended better, too, and I think Dr. Sleep ended better. Yes, look at that. Follow this. Must argue your positions. Don't go after people. Yeah, that's it. Just, You can have discussions, man. You can have discussions and still like people. You don't have to hate each other. Once you find out someone's on the opposite side, you don't have to hate them. Like that's the silliest thing in the world. I feel like that's something that's happened now and didn't really happen in the past. It's such a crazy thing. If you want, like, those discussions are fun to have because you tend to learn things too. Somebody has an opposing position than you tend to learn things when you have a dialogue with them. You can perhaps see a different side or show them a different side. So good can come of that. It doesn't have to be you're evil and you're demented. Like that doesn't have to get to that. Dion and Shador are not a package deal. I thought he said they were. Herbert throws downfield, and that is caught by Quentin Johnston. And he is at the 50. It was a nice catch by Quentin Johnston. King used Ghost Riders galore over the years. Only time he was decent was when he was abusing drugs. Was he abusing drugs? I know he was like into alcohol for a while. The Misery book was excellent. Misery book was excellent too, by the way. And Herbert back to pass. Launches, and that is caught by Will Dissly. And he's down to the 29. I don't know he used Ghost Rider. But I mean, whatever, whether you use Ghost Riders or not, the stories themselves are very good. His writing is fine. His prose isn't, you're not going to sit there and just get moved by his prose, but his writing's good. It does the job for what he needs it to do. 2nd and 7 coming up. Bubba says, sure you can, Rich. I mean, you're a diehard Jets fan, and yet I still talk to you. It's the same thing with football, right? Could you imagine that? Just hating somebody because they're, like a Patriots fan? That's, it's silly. It's silly. You shouldn't, we talk about football. We can have our jokes. We can have our fun, and that's it. We can get into heated debates over football, too. That happens. Herbert throws to the end zone, and that's Quentin Johnston wide open. That's a touchdown. Oh, man. Man, the Bengals defense. What the hell? What the hell? Man. And I see they already kicked the extra point. So I might be a little behind on my stream. And there's the kick. It's up and it's good. So 14-6. Chargers over the Bengals. I may have underestimated the Chargers tonight and overestimated the Bengals. We'll see. We'll see. Look into my eyes. Ghost Rider. That's Ghost Rider. Yeah, the penance there. Indeed. Takedo Luna says, okay, this game is over. It's a one-score game, Takedo. One-score game. Herbert is a top 5 quarterback. I've been on this, says Chris Bahesa. He's definitely got top 5 potential. I don't know that I would put him there just yet. But he is definitely around that 5 to 7 range for me. He's got the right coach. I'll say that too. I think he's got the right coach. You traded him for A-Rich. I've tried to trade Richardson in the Arkham League, and I tried to trade Richardson for Joe Flacco a few weeks ago, and I couldn't get that done. Oh. Alan Carr. There you go. Alan Carr is in the short stream saying people get his name wrong all the time, and I just got it correct. 1,000% correct. Oh, Ian says, I just subbed and liked from Australia. NFL is cool. Have you ever seen Australian rules football? Yes, Ian. Thank you so much for subbing and liking the stream. Appreciate it, man. I have. I mean, those guys are no joke, man. Those Aussies are, first of all, Australians, the fact that you guys can live with those enormous spiders, like, props to you. I would run and hide, and you guys are just like, yeah, no, whatever. It's not a big deal. Floridians are like that too. But I mean, Australians, I feel like, are like that on just this super heroic level. Yeah, Aussie rules football is insane. Insane. You guys are nuts over there. In a good way. In a good way. I mean that with nothing but love. Sam Mason says, why do the Steelers look so good? Because they are good. They are well coached. They have a nice roster, and they have a capable quarterback. That's the recipe right there. Defense, just don't make mistakes on offense and be well coached. That's a tough team to beat. That is a tough team to beat. I would not be shocked to see the Steelers in the Super Bowl, honestly. I'm saying it right now. Would not be shocked to see the Steelers in the Super Bowl. I know you Ravens fans in the chat are not going to like to hear that. And Scantor is a Bengals fan. He's just fighting for his life right now. But I would not be surprised to see I would be surprised to see the Bills. I don't think the Bills have it. I think the Bills are a team that fool you, and then they're just like, oh no, we're actually not that good. Oh, Steelers kick field goals, but they keep you from scoring as many points as they do with those field goals. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. Burrow back to pass, gets the ball off, and that was an Aaron Rodgers type of throw. That was just a duck that was short. And 2nd and 10 coming up. Herbert might throw for 5 touchdowns. Yeah, I mean, this Bengals defense they need just draft defense. Draft defense. And offensive line, actually. You could use an offensive line. That's a problem. I mean, you got the weapons, but the offensive line has been an issue for them for such a long time. But I mean, they got to a Super Bowl and almost won a Super Bowl with a bad offensive line with Aaron Donald on the other end. So, but I mean, you can only go through that for so long. And then their defense, they tried to upgrade the line, but it's just still. Yoshivas with a catch, and we got 3rd down and about 4 coming up. Follow this one says the Lions are scary, scary, scary. Yeah, the Lions look like Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson was 21 years old. They're just knocking teams out. Insane. 3rd and 4 coming up for Joe Burrow working out of the shotgun. He's got 4 wide. And Burrow gets sacked. Man, no time at all. No, he tried to step up into the pocket, but everything just shut down around him. Like stores on Christmas Day. And he's going to come off the field and punt. And SG has not said get off the field yet. Has not said it. I'm a little disappointed. Got to be honest. Kid saw an old Mike Tyson when he was young. Holy cow. Yeah. When he was young. So I heard something today too, that in the contract, it stated he's not allowed to uppercut. And if he ended the fight before 3 rounds, he wouldn't get paid. I don't know how true that is. But if that's the case, that's weak. Telling Tyson he can't uppercut. And then you see some things in slow motion. He had opportunities to uppercut and he didn't do it. And you're just like, is there some truth to that? Is there some truth to that? Oh, thank you, SG. I was wondering what was happening with that. Get off the field, Cincy, he says. Because he did not look like, I mean, he's almost 60, so of course he's not going to look like the Mike Tyson of old. Oh, wait a minute. Sage the Aku Mason. Sage the Aku Mason says, I'm a Bills fan. Congratulations to you. And thank you for saving the NFL today. The Bills with a historic and heroic win over the Red Queen and her minions on this fine Sunday in November. And we will never forget it. Never forget your service. Thank you for your service. And yes, this is the day that will live in infamy and all that stuff. Matt Messner says 5 seconds in. Can already tell you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, Matt Messner, yes. I'm already 5 seconds in. I already could tell you don't know what you're talking about. We're going to all tune into Matt Messner's show where he does know what he's talking about. The great Matt Messner show, ladies and gentlemen. Tune into it whenever it is, because I don't know that it's anywhere ever, because, nobody knows who he is. But he knows I don't know what I'm talking about. So praise Matt Messner. Justin Herbert's running. And what are those little numbers on the field, Matt Messner? Could you tell me? Because I don't know. He's running and there was a 30 on the ground. What does that mean? What does that mean? Scantor says, I heard my name, but I was in the bathroom. Did I say your name loud, Scantor? I don't remember why I summoned you. But it's fine. It's fine. Justin Burrows. Justin Burrows with a big run. 1st and 10 coming up for the great Justin Herbert. And he will take the snap from the 31-yard line. He gets the ball out to Darius Davis, who takes this down to the 17-yard line, and that's a first down for the Chargers. Yeah, Justin Herbert might throw for 5 touchdowns today. The Red Queen will not be happy. People's heads will roll. She suffered her first loss today. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? The thing that frightened me was their schedule looks pretty weak coming up. And I thought if they beat the Bills, they're almost a lock to go undefeated. And is this Gus Edwards just barreling off people? Just knocking people around? Is that a first down? 7:18 left on the clock. So that's a first down for the great Gus Edwards. Second and inches. No, it wasn't a first down. Okay, second and inches. Gus Edwards is in the backfield. Herbert takes the snap, gives to Edwards. He goes forward for about a gain of 3. So we've got a 1st and goal from about the 4 coming up. 1st and goal from the 4. Look at what... Loco goes into the short stream to attack Matt Messner. Oh, Loco is a true friend, man. Look at him go. I appreciate you, Loco. By Odin's wrath, Rich, says Connor McKay. Yes, by Odin's wrath, indeed. 1st and goal from the 4. Takes the snap. Herbert throws to the end zone, and that's incomplete. That's incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up. Herbert got knocked. Sure. Oh, and there's a flag. It's going to be roughing the passer. Unnecessary roughness. Half the distance to the goal, automatic first down. Well, our DC is getting fired by the season's end. Yeah, I could see that. I can see that. Because they can't stop anything on defense. It's crazy. To waste what you have on offense in terms of your playmakers, your quarterback, Jamar Chase, you've got a hell of an offense. You got a hell of an offense, but minus the offensive line, of course. This defense is porous, man. 1st and goal coming up. Herbert throws to the end zone, and that is incomplete. Got a 2nd and goal coming up. No discipline whatsoever. No discipline whatsoever. That is correct. My gut tells me the Raiders will take the Chiefs next week. Are the Raiders playing the Chiefs? Well, I thought the Panthers played the Chiefs. Do the Raiders play the Chiefs next week? 2nd and goal coming up from the 2. Herbert gives the ball to... Was that Dobbins? Got a 3rd and goal coming up. 3rd and goal from the 1. Bubba says, what are we talking about during the snooze fest tomorrow? Cowboys versus Texans. I don't know. Topics. I'm welcoming topics for tomorrow's Monday night game. All kinds of. Let's talk Christmas stuff. You guys want? Oh, we could talk about Thanksgiving menus too. That's always fun. Oh, it's Haskins. The Bengals defense comes up big and we got a 4th and goal. They get the stop on 3rd down and it looks like Harbaugh is going to try to punch this in. Big opportunity here for the Bengals defense to continue this and get the ball back and prevent the Chargers from taking a 2-score lead. Big opportunity. And here we go. 4th down. And almost a full 1. It's about 3/4 of the way to the 1-yard line. Herbert walks away. I thought they were trying to do some trick play where it looked like Herbert was walking away and they were going to direct snap to somebody. But that did not happen. How can Superman fly? That was never part of his power set, says Navy EMT. We can talk about that tomorrow. But yeah, he leaped tall buildings in a single bound. But it became part of his power set. Over time, he evolved and he became. But then when they talk about him, when they retell the story, rather, he was able to fly when he was in Smallville. So that story evolved over time. Maybe he always knew how to fly, but the people who witnessed it back then thought he was just leaping over buildings when in fact he was flying. And maybe they didn't see it because he was flying so fast and they didn't realize a person could fly. That's probably what happened. He always flew, and because people were so primitive back then, they didn't get it and they thought he was leaping. That's a possibility. I like that. I like that explanation. And there goes Justin Herbert. He is going to give the ball to J.K. Dobbins and he dives into the end zone. And that is a touchdown for the Chargers, and they are going to take a 2-score lead. Wow. And the Bengals don't look happy. But when you have this offense, you could come back from 2-score deficit rather quickly. So fret not, Bengals fans. This game is not over. J.K. Dobbins flips into the end zone. That was nice. That was nice. Superman added flight when the screenwriters needed him to get to different cities quickly, says Matt West. There's the extra point. 21-6. The Cincinnati Bengals are trailing the Los Angeles Chargers. There we go. Okay. Well, Superman added flight because animators got tired of drawing him leaping. That's probably accurate. That's probably accurate. Lichen is either vegan or not. That would be the ingredient that makes it vegan. Well, that would be the ingredient that makes it vegan. Is lichen vegan? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't eat Nutella. I never had, I don't want to say I never had Nutella, but I was never a Nutella fan. I know that's crazy. No way. We are way too bad for that. Let me see. Let me ask if lichen is vegan. Is lichen vegan? Hold on. Apparently, when I say lichen, it doesn't understand what I'm saying. Like I said I don't understand how you could think it's different. Am I even saying it the right way? Question mark. Let's see. Yes, it can be vegan, but it depends on the source. Okay, yeah. So rapeseed, sunflower seed, soybeans. So there's the answer to that question. I swear to God, if the Jets only win 8 games, I'm going to break furniture. Yeah, that is a relevant quote. Right now, I don't want them to win 8 games now. Now I'm at the point where I'm just like, lobby for a draft pick. I'm not saying just go out and outright lose games, which, I mean, that's what they're doing anyway. But I would rather see, keep Fashanu at left tackle for the rest of the season. If Jordan Travis was healthy, I would want to see what he can do right now. I mean, let's get more Malachi Corley out there, get him reps. That's Leckerton. Okay. Lecithin. We're getting all different types of pronunciations. Maybe you guys are saying the same thing, but just spelling it differently. I don't know. I don't say it often, so I don't think I've said it other than today, to be honest. So, oh, man. Happy birthday, Ashfire. Ashfire's birthday on the short stream. If you head over to the main stream, I will get people in the chat to say happy birthday to you as well. Let me know what your favorite team is, by the way. Joe Burrow, 1st and 10, takes the snap, gives it to Chase Brown, and he goes up the middle for about a gain of 6. Let's see. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Oh, look, people are coming over from the main chat to say happy birthday to you. These people are awesome. Lecithin. Oh, that makes sense, Scantor. That makes lecithin. Yes, I've said that before. I'm a freak. John Scripture's here. What's going on, John Scripture? Glad you had the energy to do the night game. Yes. Yes. Always have energy. Even though, my team is garbage. Still, it's okay. J.K. Dobbins is a beast. J.K. Dobbins is a beast. Locos without power? Oh, man. All right, I'm going to try to keep you up to date on the game, Loco. So I hope the power comes back. It's because of the snow. Are you guys still getting snow over there? And how did the football game go? Let me know. 2nd and 5. Burrow gets away from pressure, gets it out to Jamar Chase, who gets about 2 yards. So we have a 3rd and about 3 coming up. 3rd and 3 coming up. Will the Jets beat the Jags? I don't know if the Jets can beat anybody, I'll be honest. They can't move the football and they can't stop people from moving the football. So if those two things are not good, that's not a good recipe to win football games. So I don't know. I do not know. So for the rest of the season, I'm still going to stream the Jet games, but I think I'm going to do it like I did it today, where it's going to be the Jets are there. We're going to keep an eye on that. Well, not like I did it today, but like I did it for the Titans game. Oh, and Joe Burrow gets sacked on 3rd and 3. Wow. They're going to do it where it's like, okay, the Jets are on. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'm going to focus on it. But I'm going to have all the other games going on. I'm going to do somewhat of a multi-stream because I want to pay attention to it, but I also want to keep things interesting for you guys. And that team is not interesting. It's really not. There's nothing interesting about them right now. So as a Jets fan and a YouTuber who's a Jets fan, I'm going to continue watching them and continue streaming during their games, but we're going to, have all the scores and everything up from other games and whatnot. So, and the Chargers will take over at the 20. Wow, a team that knows how to tackle, says Chris Behasa. Yeah, That's nice, right? When you know how to tackle. Bubba says, I respect that you can always bring it back to your pain and suffering because of your fandom. Yeah, everything comes back to the Jets. In my mind, everything comes back to the Jets. You could tell me that you slipped on a piece of ice today, and I will start talking to you about, you know, the time that Mark Sanchez fumbled because he hit somebody's buttocks. I'll say that reminds me of when Mark Sanchez fell. It's just pain all over. All over. No snow. Apparently a lightning storm hit. Football game went to not so well. Oh, not in the mood for football. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry to hear that, Loco. Sorry to hear that. Herbert throws the ball downfield, and that is caught. Is that Lad McConkey at the 45-yard line of Cincinnati? This looks, I hate to say it, but this game has all the makings of a blowout. This game has all the makings of a blowout. But the Bengals can still come back. The Bengals could still come back. Jets vs. Jags, Tankathon Part 2. We've seen Tankathon 1 already, and we're going to have Tankathon 2 coming up. Jets, Jags at some point. And, screw them. Why curse Jim Harbaugh, Rich? I don't have the power to curse anybody. I really don't. I wish I did. If I can curse teams, that's all I would do, I think. I think I would curse the hell out of teams. But I can't do it. So, you haven't seen my friend here for a while. He just hangs out here. He's next to me all the time, by the way. Say hello. What's going on? He's been here since the beginning. You guys remember that. We had a whole naming contest and everything. So... haven't seen him in a while, but just know he's never too far away. He's always within an arm's reach right here. We'll never, never forget him. And look, we have the Devil's Ring. Look at that. That is the Devil's Ring. I happen to have it right here. Don't ask me how I got it. Alas, yes. Toilet Bowl 2, yeah. Jaguars, Jets. Let's take a look at the Jets' upcoming schedule, by the way. Let me see. It's not Skull Namath. You know that, Scantor. That is not Skull Namath. How dare you? And there is the clackety-clack that you guys all love so much. So, Jets Seahawks on December 1st. Jets Dolphins on December 8th. Jets Jaguars on December 15th. Jets Rams, Jets Bills, Jets Dolphins. So, I mean, I could easily see them losing out. I could easily see them losing out. I don't think you beat the Seahawks. I don't think you beat the Dolphins. You maybe beat the Jaguars. Maybe. Perhaps. But Rams, Bills, Dolphins? No. So maybe one more win. A 4-win team at most. That's what we're looking at. 4-win team at most. And hopefully, if that's the case, you lose to the Jaguars. That's where we are. Yes, I do believe in ghosts, and I have experienced something supernatural. But I'm not talking about it on stream for the world to hear. The entire world. The millions in attendance. Joshua Palmer with a completion, with a catch. That's what you call it, a catch, right? Oh, boy. So the Jets got the bye. So, well, that's cool. I don't have to see the Jets during Thanksgiving week, so I can enjoy my food and not get sick. Justin Herbert, back to pass, throws downfield. That's incomplete. Got a 2nd and 10 coming up with 1:46 left. in the half. And bots are trying to sneak back. But they are being reported. And hopefully the YouTube people will attack them. 31 concurrence right now. Herbert is dotting these receivers. Yes, he is. 2nd and 10. Dobbins goes up the middle for a few, and it looks like a Chargers offensive lineman is down. Did he get back up there? It looked like somebody was holding their ankle, but then they got back up. Got to see the 49ers lose to the Packers on Thanksgiving week, ... I don't know, man. Jordan Love is very generous with the football, I'm telling you. Green and gold Santa. He's green and gold Santa. Skull Austin. No, that's not Skull Austin. I did promise 10 wins last week to Cato. Thank you for reminding me. Now we're down to 4 wins. That's when they go on a tear and get like 7 wins, right? And Justin Herbert runs for the first down, gets out of bounds, 57 seconds left. I feel so bad for the Bengals fans that have to sit through this with this defense. Really do. It is gross. It is gross. First and 10. Herbert's going to run again, and he's going to lose a yard. He is going to lose a yard. Oh, man. Bum, 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 bum. Back to pass. Herbert throws this at the feet of Ladd McConkey, and that is incomplete. We got 3rd and 11 coming up, but there's a flag on the play. Did Herbert get hit again? Roughing the passer. That's a 15-yarder and an automatic first down on Trey Hendrickson. Oh, let's see this. Hendrickson gets in, grabbed Herbert by the shoulder pad and threw him down. Well after he got rid of the ball. I think Herbert did a little bit of acting there. It's like Herbert did a little bit of acting. Yeah, he just fell. Okay. Herbert throws downfield, and that is caught. Is that Will Dissly again? Dissly's having himself a game. Man, Dissly is having himself a game. And they stop the clock. They don't have any timeouts left. We got 13 seconds left. They can get a play or two off here before perhaps having to kick the field goal. Bengals are getting kind of hosed by these flags. Yeah, I didn't think that was Herbert took a dive there. Totally took a dive there. Oh, Baal, by the way, is just hanging out. This is crazy. The Chargers are doing this when both I and Baal picked the Bengals to win this game. Insanity. SG says would have been nice to have a timeout there, Jim. The Harbaughs just spend those timeouts like they're free money, like they're Monopoly money. That's what they do. Hendrickson was PO'd. So they did not call intentional grounding on that, and they should have. Oh, look at that. Chargers are perhaps getting some flags going their way. That's incomplete, but oh, look at this. Another flag, pass interference on the Bengals. Is Justin Herbert getting the Chiefs treatment tonight? Let's see what's happening here. So a no call. Oh, what should have been intentional grounding. Newton never turned around. Oh, he did turn around. Oh, are you serious? That wasn't a flag. I think that was a weak flag. Dicker, the kicker, comes on, 19-yard field goal attempt. And he puts it through to make it a 24-6 game as we go to half face, 24-6. Oh, man. The Chargers are looking pretty special right now. And you know what else is special? The fact that Underdog sponsors this stream. That is incredibly special, and we thank them. And I would like to remind you to join the millions who played on Underdog last year with their Pick'em game. You could win money by making smart sports picks. It's time to turn your takes into cash by going higher or lower on player stats, like touchdowns, interceptions, receiving yards, and more. And I think I told you guys, I told you guys at the beginning of the stream what my picks were for tonight. Let me go over those again and see how I'm doing. So my picks tonight, I had Joe Burrow going over, Joe Burrow higher than 268.5 passing yards. Jamar Chase higher than half of rushing or receiving yard. Chase Brown higher than 28.5 receiving yards. And J.K. Dobbins higher than 56.5 rushing yards. I don't know that I'm going to hit any of those things. Don't know that I'm going to hit any of those things. But that's what we have. That's totally what we have. First-time depositors, listen up. Use promo code DEMON to claim your special pick and get a first-time deposit offer of up to $1,000 in bonus cash. You can win up to 1,000 times your money. Remember that Underdog is the best place to play fantasy sports this season. And if you look at the screen right now, you will see the availability map. Underdog is available in 30-plus states, including California, Florida, Texas, and even Canada. Check out the availability map on screen, and the grayed out states are ineligible, by the way. The yellow or green states are eligible. If your state is grayed out, unfortunately, you are ineligible. And on your screen right now, you'll see the draft availability map, and the same rules apply. If your state is grayed out, you are unfortunately ineligible. Well, hey, good news for the yellow states. You are eligible. So there you go. Remember, Underdog's the best place to... Underdog is the best place, not the best place, to play fantasy sports this season. And always remember to please play responsibly. This is all in the spirit of fun, folks. Play responsibly. Don't do anything crazy. You don't want to do anything crazy. There's no reason to. Don't forget, if you're a first-time depositor, use promo code DEMON to claim your special pick and the deposit offer of up to $1,000 in bonus cash. That is promo code DEMON. I always have it right above my big giant melon head, so it's easy to remember. You can see it on screen whether you're watching on the short stream right now or the main stream. And there it is above my head on the short stream. And you're going to see it right now above my head on the main stream. Well, above my head to the side a little bit. So thank you to Underdog for sponsoring the stream. Oh, we are at halftime. I have to put halftime on the screen. So I felt very good about my entries this week. And I no longer feel good about them. I'm making halftime 2 words. Because it should be 2 words. It is 2 words, I think. But here we go. At the half. Oh, man. So, 24-6. Thought this game was going to be a lot closer than this. Hopefully we have a barn burner for second half. Hopefully Cincinnati figures out how to stop the offense, figures out how to create some offense. You never know, though. The way Cincinnati's been playing, it's been pretty disgusting, got to be honest. So maybe I might have to do a reading of A Christmas Carol. I might have to. If this game gets any worse, that might have to come out. Who would have guessed that I would be thinking of reading A Christmas Carol when the Bengals are playing the Chargers? This was the game. They replaced the Jets-Colts game, which was a better game than this, with this game. If the Jets were playing tonight, perhaps things could have gone differently. But no, they put them on at 1 o'clock for this nonsense. And it's maddening. It is maddening. Mahomes is saying we're trying to use this as a spark. I have a feeling that they told the refs to take this game away from us, because then people will stop thinking we're cheaters and we can fool them that way. That's my theory. That is my theory. Read The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. I do have it. I would have to ask PFA to grab it and bring it into me. Good old Washington Irving. But I mean, I feel like that's something that I should have read leading up to Halloween, not Thanksgiving. Because this is technically Christmas season. I should probably already have the Christmas hat on, the PFD logo below my chin, but I don't. Takado said it was over in the first quarter. You did. You did. You totally said it was over in the first quarter. I don't know. I don't know. We got comments on the on the streams. I mean, on my YouTube, which is pretty funny. I watched the Disney version with Bing Crosby. Comfortably Numb says the Disney version of Sleepy Hollow with Bing Crosby. No. Maybe I might have seen that when I was a kid. Was it like a musical? That's interesting. That's interesting. Let me go get The Legend of Sleepy Hollow now. Hold on a second. I'm going to do that. So I am going to leave you for a second because I have to take a pee break. So Noisa Moretni, the Demon Lord of Intermissions, is going to sit here and keep watch over the... he's going to do that on the short stream as well. And I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. The Demon Lord of Intermissions can take his leave now, as I've got some things here just in case. I took my hat off because I need to let my head breathe a little bit. Oh, Nick Jodice is here. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? The creator of the PFD logo is here. Rangers fan. Rangers fan, you do not question Nick Jodice about anything. Okay? Ever. Ever. He's a powerful man. So we got the Fright Before Christmas. Oh, wait a minute. You guys asked for the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, right? Or Tim Daniel asked for the Legend of Sleepy Hollow, rather. And there it is. Legend of Sleepy Hollow. The Great Washington Irving. So, this is illustrated by Arthur Rackham. Welcome to Sleepy Hollow, a quiet little village near the eastern shore of the Hudson River. I grew up near the Hudson River, by the way. Here, descendants from the original Dutch settlers live in peace and harmony, only occasionally disturbed by the ghosts and spirits that they firmly believe haunt this enchanted area. The spirit who seems to command all the others is a headless horseman, known by some as the Galloping Hessian. Huh? Did I say that right? Hessian. Who is frequently sighted as he rides through the countryside in search of his head, which he lost in battle during the Revolutionary War. In Sleepy Hollow, you will meet Ichabod Crane, the village school teacher and singing master who delights the villagers with the stories of New England witchcraft and dire omens. You will become acquainted with Katrina Van Tassel, a rosy-cheeked young daughter of a wealthy Dutch farmer, and you will certainly be impressed by young Bram Van Blunt, known as Bram Bones, who is famous around the countryside for his feats of strength and expert horsemanship and his daring adventures. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, which is today considered a classic in American literature, was written in 1820 by Washington Irving. 85 years later, Arthur Rackham, a well-known British artist, did the marvelous illustrations that appear in this book. Now come to Sleepy Hollow. Don't be frightened by the ghosts and goblins, fearful shapes and dark shadows, strange sounds, and eerie gusts of wind. Enter this pretty village and discover the legend that made it famous. Yeah, the illustrations in this book are awesome, by the way. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, we got a third quarter starting up. Got the third quarter starting up. Void Reality, what's going on? What is going on? German mercenary, says Father Dismas. I'd never heard that word before. Thank you so much. So we got the third quarter coming up. Justin Herbert is absolutely brutalizing the Cincinnati Bengals right now. So let's see. Let's see. So hopefully the Bengals will bounce back a little bit, but the Chargers are going to get the ball first, and that is, the way it goes so far. It's the way it goes so far. Bo Dragon says, flex for me. I will not. I will not. But you can see me flexing. I do have a picture of me flexing on X. If you don't follow me on X, you can follow me on X and search down my timeline, and you will see that picture if you want to see me flex. And it is an incredible photo, by the way. It's an incredible photo. Oh, wait a minute. I spelled quarter wrong. Who even cares? Oh, there we go. Third quarter. There's a pass to J.K. Dobbins. He gets a few yards and he gets thrown out of bounds. So yeah, right now I brought The Legend of Sleepy Hollow over with me. I brought the Fright Before Christmas. This is a cool book. It talks about the Yuletide monsters that haunt your dreams around this time of year. Witchcraft, the History in 13 Trials. I'm reading this right now. This book is really cool. It's about the early witch trials from the 1500s. Insane. I got these bookmarks. Check them out. As Justin Herbert takes the snap, gets the ball off, and that is incomplete. So I got these bookmarks, and look at this, Friday the 13th. I got Phantasm also, Halloween. So they're basically replicas of the old video boxes. Really cool. I got them on Etsy. I got a few of them. I got Phantasm. I don't remember. Oh, Fright Night was another one that I got. I think I got 4. Oh, and I got Child's Play for PFA because she loves Chucky. Krampus. Yes. Oh, here's another one. Wait a minute. Which one is this? Oh, yeah, this is the Fright Night one. See? Pretty cool. These are awesome. Laminated and everything. Justin Herbert throws downfield. Oh, and that is a nice play. Batted away. Intended for Quentin Johnston. I thought he was going to come down with that. And here is a copy of A Christmas Carol that's illustrated too. This is a replica of the original version, but I actually have a real life replica. Oh, and here's the Phantasm one. Oh man, look at this. I got them all here. Check it out. In case you thought I was lying. Very cool. Yeah, it's my Christmas Carol. This is the illustrated one. And then I have an actual replica of the one that came out like originally. It's very small. And this is a cool book that I've decided to bring and show you guys as the Trent Irwin takes us down to the 30-yard line. And we're going to have to move ball. Where are you, ball? There we go. This is Roald Dahl's Book of Ghost Stories. Roald Dahl is the guy who gave you Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And he selected his favorite ghost stories of all time and threw them all in the book. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Johnny Bones Johnson comes in and says, Skull, what's going on? What is going on? 1st and 10, Joe Burrow throws over the middle, and that's intended for Jamar Chase, and that is dropped. Thoughts on Freddy Krueger? He was an evil, evil man. Evil man. I liked Nightmare on Elm Street, the first one, and Dream Warriors. Other than that, the other ones are just kind of like, eh. But first Nightmare on Elm Street was sick. Dream Warriors was really cool. And that's pretty much it. Why is the stream mirrored? Because that's my best side, Father. That is why. If I do it the other way, my face looks all bulbous and whatnot. This is because PFA told me that this is the best way it looks. So that's why I do this. Well, let me see if I can flip it. No, wait, hold on. I don't even know how to flip it. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, no, yeah, I don't think I can. Don't think I can. Can I? I don't remember how I did it, but she told me that it looked the best this way, so that's why I do it. Oh, anyway. The book was called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, yes. 3 and out for Cincinnati. And Burrow is walking off the field. SG says, get off the field. Charlie was the book. Willie was Gene Wilder. And it was a kid's book, wasn't it? It was a, like, Roald Dahl put bunch of kids' books out. But he also had, I have another book of his, of short stories, and some of them are pretty, intense. He was a fantastic writer. There's a flag on the play. Who is this going to be on? Probably Cincinnati. Because why not? Yep, on Cincinnati. An eligible player downfield on the kick on Cincinnati. And they're going to repeat 4th down. They're going to make them return it. We'll make them kick it again. Always go with PFA's opinion. Yes, definitely. Always go with PFA's opinion. She knows best. She knows best. What about Bad Santa? I never saw Bad Santa, so I don't know. Grimm's fairy tales could be pretty scary, especially, teaching kids to behave. Yes, Grimm's fairy tales. I also have, man, what the hell is it? Scary stories to tell in the dark. I should have brought those in. I wish I had all my books here. I could just show you guys. Scary stories to tell in the dark was pretty freaky as a kid, too. Rold was an acid trip, and Carol was a hash dream, yeah. Lewis Carroll was insane. Lewis Carroll was insane. And there is the punt. And this will get received at about the 16. And the Chargers will take this down to the 40. Their own 40, and Justin Herbert will take the field again. Oh, and Los Angeles is ready for the holiday season. They got the Christmas lights out. My Christmas stuff is coming out on Friday. Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, Bad Santa's worth watching. I haven't seen it. I also haven't seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with that horrible, horrible actor, John Candy. You guys remember him? He was terrible. I can't stand that. Worst comedian ever. Worst comedian ever. And Johnny Bones Johnson says, sorry about your Jets. Thank you so much, John. I was almost sorry about your Vikings, but they pulled it out because it looked like they were going to blow it early on. You need to see Bad Santa. It's better than Die Hard. I feel like you're trolling me, Jimmy England. Nothing's better than Die Hard. Bad Santa's about a mall Santa that steals from the malls he works at, but he befriends a child. Sounds so uninteresting. I like Christmas movies where the husband of a woman who moved to Los Angeles is going to visit her at her Christmas party, that the job she took when she moved there away from him, and terrorists try to take over. That's the type of Christmas movie that I like. He's perfect for Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I was just saying that to troll my cousin Nick, because he's a big John Candy fan. And I thought he was going to react to that, but maybe he didn't hear it. I was trying to get under his skin. No, John Candy was cool. I mean, I wasn't the biggest John Candy fan. I think he was pretty funny, though. Bad Santa is not a real Christmas movie. I agree, Jim England. It's probably not. It's probably not. Jim England said, Bad Santa is not a real Christmas movie. Yeah. Interesting comment. Christmas Vacation, though. Christmas Vacation is insanity. That's a Christmas movie that I really like. What about Christmas with the Cranks? Have you guys seen that? Is that any good? I haven't seen that. Christmas with the Cranks. That's Tim Allen. I believe it's Tim Allen. Elf is the best Christmas movie, says Rangers fan. Yeah, I think Elf was pretty funny. Not my favorite one, but pretty funny. Joe Burrow's playoff record is 5-2. Justin Herbert's is 0-1. Remember that playoff game against the Jaguars? Grotesque. Grotesque. Jags did everything they could to try to give that game away, and the Chargers said, nope, we're going to give it away better. As Gus Edwards gets about a yard. Jim England says, I said it was not a real Christmas movie. No, I know. Yeah, I know what you said. Not a real Christmas movie. Gotcha. The Ref. Oh, Tim Daniel. That is awesome. Awesome. Yes. Dennis Leary says, F you, that's my name. That was a cool movie. That was Kevin Spacey. I don't remember the woman who was in it, but Dennis Leary. That movie was cool. Nick says, I knew what you were doing. I wasn't by my phone. No, definitely watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Because John Candy is horrible, and I will never watch another one of his movies again. Worst comedian ever. And an even worse actor. 3rd and 9 coming up. I'm just out for violence today because the Jets thing is starting to really get to me right now. Rangers fan doesn't count Home Alone as a Christmas movie. I feel like he's trolling because how do you not count Home Alone as a Christmas movie? That's silly. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, Rangers fan. Don't even give him any play on that. I know he's trolling. He's looking for attention. He does this sort of thing sometimes where he just says ridiculous things to get people's attention. Well, and I know what you're doing, Rangers fan. Lad McConkey takes it down to the 39, and he's got a first down. Home Alone 2 is hilarious. Oh, dude, says Die Hard is mid at best. Oh, if I could make a t-shirt for dude, that's what it would say on it, and I wouldn't be happy about it. Die Hard is not mid. It is the opposite of mid. What is the opposite of mid? Excellent? That's the opposite of mid. From here on out, excellent is the opposite of mid. And J.K. Dobbins will lose about 6 yards on this. Lost to 3. I said 6. The Jets' favorite actor is John Candy. Did you ask them? Did somebody ask them collectively? They do those videos on Instagram where they'll just stop the team and ask them questions. Everybody answered John Candy. Who's your favorite actor? John Candy. Everybody on the Jets. I could see that happening. Second and 13. Justin Herbert is about to take the snap, and he does. Gets the ball off. And that is to Will Dissly again. And he's got about 8 yards. Got a 3rd and 5 coming up. Third and 5 coming up. Rangers fan said, who's John Candy? Rangers fan is very young. And you should know how to use Google. You got to look it up. We can't help you with everything. You got to look it up. When I was a kid, by the way, and a lot of people in the chat will understand what I'm saying here. If I asked a question, I was told to look it up. And you know how I had to go look it up as the ball goes down to Quentin Johnston and he bobbles it and can't come down with it? I had to go to either a dictionary or an encyclopedia, or encyclopedia as it's properly called, and look it up that way. Or the library. We didn't have handheld computers where you can just look it up or just ask a question. I had to actually do legwork. And you couldn't get every answer you wanted to. Like if you wanted to know what the lyrics of a song were, you either had to buy the album, find somebody who owned the album, and hope that they included the lyrics somewhere within the album. Otherwise, you were just going by people's guesses. As the Chargers kick the field goal and go up 27-6, this is becoming a blowout. That's how we had to get information. So it baffles me when people today ask questions in this world we live in when you can just get it right here. Encyclopedias, yes. He was the security guard at Wally World, that's right. Yep. That would never get far since Aaron Rodgers would go off about John Candy and Vietnam and vaccines. He would. He was in Spaceballs. Yes, he was Barf. Billy Bob Thornton was in Bad Santa. Yes, I've seen. I've never been a big Billy Bob Thornton fan, so I think that might be why I didn't see Bad Santa. Something about him doesn't grab me. So, dude remembers those days. Yeah, look it up. And it wasn't even like they wouldn't even be like, "No, sweetie, look it up." It'd be like, "Look it up." Like, get out of here. Stop asking me questions, stupid. Go find the encyclopedia. Oh, we don't have one? We'll walk to the library. They've got them. Don't be lazy. That's what we would get. That's why us Gen Xers are just like, you can't shake us. We've been yelled at too much. Oh, boy. Okay. So, I have a Green Day lyrics above. You have Green Day lyrics? Yeah. That was, I mean, there were just conversations and heated discussions about lyrics and songs. It's, I guess it rains down in Africa. No, it's not. It's like, bless the rains. No, it's not. You're crazy. Yeah, like those were the discussions. Jeremy JB says, hi, I needed a few hours to calm down from the Packers-Bears game. Yeah, I thought they were going to come away with it, man. But, hoof. Rough stuff. Rough stuff. Street tacos on TV. Oh, man. That's insanity. So we've got the Bengals are going to receive. Ball's gonna just take his leave for now because Ball doesn't care when games get out of hand. Ball's just like, enough of this game. I walk a lonely road, the only one I've ever known. Yes. Also, they wake me up when September ends. That's another one, when your team just does poorly in September. Going up the middle is Chase Brown. He gets about a 4-yard gain. Anakin Skyover says, does being a Jets fan make you stupid, Rich? No offense. Anakin Skyover is getting a little out of hand because of the great fortune of his team. So you know what I'm going to do to Anakin Skywalker? Anakin Skywalker is going to be Phantom Zone for 1 full minute. And he's going to sit in the Phantom Zone. And you know what? I'm going to go in there and mock him while he's sitting there. I'm going to go in there and mock him. Look at you now. Look at you now, Anakin Skywalker. Yeah. I don't see you smiling now, right? You just sit there and just stop being foolish. Sorry. I'm back. Okay, Dirty Deeds and the Dunder Chiefs. Yes. That's what would happen. That's what would happen back in the day. Where you would just be like, no, I think this is what they're saying, and it would be completely off. Be completely off. So, yeah. 3rd and 6 coming up. And Joe Burrow is out of the shotgun. He takes the snap, throws it downfield. Jamar Chase makes a nice adjustment and a catch, and there's a flag. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was T. Higgins. That was T. Higgins. And they're calling that a catch, and what is the flag? I don't think that's coming back. They're saying it's a gain of 24, illegal contact on the defense. Penalties declined. 1st down for Cincinnati. All righty. Hi.
Hi.
Did you have any cookies?
I did not.
So you still have 7?
Yes.
Okay, she still has 7 cookies left.
7 will still be mine.
The 7 was...
Tomorrow and the day after.
The day after? No, I think by the end of tomorrow. As Chase Brown breaks a big runoff and takes this down to the 15. You like that call?
I mean,
were you impressed by it? Oh. I mean, I'm just talking about my inflection.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
It was beautiful, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You tired?
A little bit.
Oh. I was showing people my books. I actually did a little bit of a reading from The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. A little bit on here because the names. Nobody really said anything. So did you guys enjoy The Legend of Sleepy Hollow reading? I feel like people left the stream when I was doing that. 1st and 10, Joe Burrow back to pass. He's got his eyes to the end zone, throws it, and that's a leaping drop by T. Higgins.
It's a leaping?
I was going to say it's a leaping grab. Oh. He leapt. Is leapt? Leapt's a word, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he leapt.
Past tense.
Past tense. And he had it in his hands. but just could not hang on. PFA, people are saying hi, PFA. Rangers fan is going to get Phantom Zone because he knows better than to type your name in all lowercase with an exclamation point. He did that on purpose.
Lowercase and an exclamation?
No exclamation point.
Oh, no.
Yeah, he gets Phantom Zone for a minute. Until he learns. Okay, here we go. Joe Burrow. Oh, and that is caught by T. Higgins somehow, and that's a first. It looks like it's a first down. It looks like they are going to make it it's going to be a little short.
Joe Burrow?
A little short. Joe Burrow. Yes.
Burrow?
So wait, how do you think you spell his name?
Burrow. B-U-R-R-O.
It's close. B-U-R-R-O-W.
Oh, Burrow.
Burrow. Yeah, Lucky
It's
Strand.
not like B-O-R-O.
No, it's not Burrow. Oh, Burrow? B-U-R-O-U-G-H?
The 5 boroughs?
Joe Burrows. Joe 5 Burrows. Takes the snap. Gives it to Chase Brown. That's B-R-E-U-N. That's how you spell it.
Really?
No, it's B-R-O-W-N.
Oh.
No, really? You're so impressed by that. First and goal for the Cincinnati Bengals. See ya. Oh, I know she's awesome. Connor. And see, Connor at least has the P capitalized. But Connor, what we do is we capitalize all 3 letters. I'm going to give you this one warning, buddy. Okay? You always capitalize PFA or you throw exclamation points at the end of it. I like the idea of Joe Donkey, says Eric. Oh, and Burrow throws to the end zone to T. Higgins, and that is batted down. There's a flag. Oh, it's going to be... maybe this is where the Cincinnati Burrows, led by Joe Burrow, maybe this is where they make their move to come back. Let's see. PFA, that's... Rangers fan, that's better. There you go, Connor. Connor's got it. Rangers fan, that's better. But you know what? Now I'm giving you a 5-minute... 5-minute Phantom Zone because I know what you're doing. You're doing it in lowercase to be a smart aleck. So there you go. 5 minutes. You do not mess with me. Scott Brown says Mike Burrows. And Brown cannot get anywhere. We've got a 2nd and goal coming up. Let's not forget the biggest Joe of them all, Joe Mamos, his father Dismas. Does he play? What's the Phantom Zone? You don't want to be Phantom Zoned, Connor. I'll tell you that right now. So Rangers fan can only watch us, but he cannot comment for 5 minutes because I gave him a 5-minute Phantom Zoning. So he is in no man's land right now. He is in the abyss, just floating around amongst nothing. But he can still hear us and see us, but he cannot contribute. And passed out to Drew Sample, and this Chargers defense is going insane right now. We got a 3rd and goal from about the 7 coming up. Chargers defense has been excellent down here in the red zone, by the way. Excellent in the red zone. Troy Hilbert says, more notes from MetLife. Anders Carlson looked good. He did. 58-yard field goal. Did not miss anything. That's great. And the rest of the team looked terrible. Except Breece Hall. Breece Hall looked good. Sauce Gardner. I mean, where are you, man? Where are you? Where's the Sauce Gardner that I knew and loved? He doesn't exist anymore. Oh, man, Chase Brown gets nailed at about the 4-yard line. And we got a 4th and goal from the 3. Cincinnati's got to go for this. The Phantom Zone is a lonely place where the soap must not be dropped. Says Jeremy JB. Yeah, do not. I don't think there's any soap in there, so you don't have to worry about it. Unless you bring your own soap and you don't want to drop it because it's nothingness, so it's just going to fall into the abyss. Boomstick. Yeah, that's what that looked like. That's what that looked like. 4th and goal. Let's go, Cincy. Let's punch this in. I got to get tough with these guys because if I don't, who's going to? Punch this in. Let's go. Burrow working out of the shotgun, takes the snap. They come with the blitz. Oh, and Chase gets in the end zone. There we go. Beautiful. Jamar Chase is going to clean the ball off, and that's a touchdown. Oh, they are back, ladies and gentlemen, and there is a Charger down with injury, unfortunately. They blitzed everyone, and Joe Burrow said, Jamar, get your hands up, man. Look at that. Boom. Beautiful catch by Jamar Chase. First 28 minutes of that game was agony live. Yeah, no first downs. I mean, I remember when everybody went crazy when they got their first down. That's how you know it's pathetic. That's how you know it is pathetic. I'm losing in every single one of my fantasy matchups today. I'm always before the games start, it shows me, oh, you're projected to win. And then I don't win. And I always have to face somebody who has guys in this one league that I'm in. I'm always facing somebody who has an incredible game from somebody. This guy had Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jared Goff today. Last week, I faced Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. Fantasy football has not been kind to me this year. Surely Harbaugh doesn't blow a lead. SG. Wait a minute. Did you just predict something? You accused me of having a future-telling device. Well, what are you doing? Oh, SG. SG might know something. He might know something. So, the Bengals have to go for 2 here, right? Oh, no, they don't. 27. So they don't have to go for 2. Chargers are going to Chargers. The Jets ruin Sauce. Maybe. I don't know, man. Their coaching is atrocious. So, but we'll see how he does when Vrabel shows up and says, I'm taking charge, mother effers. And then us Jet fans are going to go insane again and be like, oh, we're back. Yes. I don't play fantasy so I can enjoy the games. I got to be honest, Father Dismas. I was very, very, very big into fantasy. Just like typical fantasy football and sleeper. And I kind of don't care anymore. I gotta be honest. Like, I'm into it. I'm just like, I set my lineup and everything, but I used to be very emotionally involved in it. And now I'm just kind of like, okay, I lost. It's fun. It adds a layer of enjoyment, I guess. But not like it's not like I used to be so into it. And now I'm just kind of, I think it's because I was only in a few leagues for a while, and those leagues were really important. But now as time has gone on, I'm just in a bunch of leagues, and it's like it's hard to keep track of the leagues. And you have players, like you have virtually every player. So, like, I have Will Dissly starting today. And I'm like, oh, okay, Will Dissly, yeah. And then I forget what league I have him in. And so it kind of waters it down a little bit. Where's the future-telling device, Demon? There is no future-telling device, unless SG has it. So McPherson's going to come out for the extra point. There is a possibility SG has the future-telling device. If it does exist, I certainly don't have it. And McPherson is about to kick the extra point. It's up and it's good. So I did notice I'm way more calm this year when it comes to the Jets losing than I was last year. And I think it's because now I'm numb. Now I'm just numb. Now it's like you go through the Aaron Rodgers injury last year, 2 seasons where you're like, oh, they have a real shot at the Super Bowl, and they don't even sniff it. They can't even sniff the playoffs. So then you just get numb everywhere, and all you do is think about, well, the future's got to be bright. And then that makes you happy. The future's got to be bright because it can't get any worse. So it can only go uphill from here. When you hit rock bottom, you have nowhere to go but up. And we as Jets fans are at rock bottom. So I'm hopeful because I know good days are ahead. I know it. I know they are. I have to do something here just because it's just, I don't know. I have to do this. I'm sorry. This is going to be silly, but I have to do it. Can I do it? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I think I can. Hold on. You guys are going to love this. I'm telling you. Just stay with me for a second here. Okay. So I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful and I'm happy. because it can't be any worse. Cannot be any worse. And this is how happy I am. See? Like the Joker right now. Oh, and that's incomplete. This is how happy I am. All right, let's put that back. Let's put that back where it was. Okay. Oh, Rangers fan's back. There he is. First time, Rangers fan says the first time he came onto the stream, he was shoveling snow. Wow. I think about that all the time, Rangers fan. I'm just kidding. I don't remember that. I wish I did. But I will never forget it now. Jimmy England says, I thought we discovered the future-telling device. No. PFA is not the future-telling device. PFA is... She made a statement that happened to come true, but that does not mean she's the future-telling device. Woody took the future-telling device into the future to sell 2025 season tickets. Yeah, probably. I could see that happening. Oh, and there goes Justin Herbert. He's back to pass. Oh, he escapes pressure. What's happening to my voice? And he doesn't escape pressure now. And the Bengals defense steps up, and we got a 4th down, and they are going to have to punt. Oh, wait a minute. Joe Burrow might. Imagine Cincinnati loses this game 27-24. That would be a total thing to happen. Harbaugh might be Harbaughing. Yep. And the Chargers might be Chargering. That was pretty impressive that there wasn't a penalty flag until the 3rd quarter in the Jets game. That officiating crew did a hell of a job. Honestly, they let the guys play. I like that. Connor McKay says, nobody lives in New Jersey. Are you making fun of the place I came from, Connor? Remember, never forget July 4th, 1776. That's all I'm going to say to you, Connor. Okay? Never forget July 4th, 1776. If you take the future-telling device into the future, does it just tell becomes the present-day device? The present-day telling device. Does that make sense? Does that work? Will Jets stay in detention until they achieve a record of 500? They're going to stay in detention until they make a competent coaching hire. That's it. They're in detention until they make a competent coaching hire. And if they hire Mike McCarthy, they will remain in detention all offseason. And they might have to do something drastic to them. And, just playing around, of course. It's all in fun. So the Chargers might be chargering. And Harbaugh might be Harbaughing. Can I put the Patriots in detention? No, the Patriots are going to be fine. They have a quarterback. Patriots are going to be fine. We expected the Patriots to kind of be one of the worst teams in the league. And they're overachieving, so we can't do that. If the Jets had a future-telling device, wouldn't they have a quarterback that isn't on AARP? Who knows? They probably take the future-telling device and do something ridiculous with it. You never know. Super secret double detention if they hire McCarthy. Yeah, that would not be. I would not be pleased with that. I don't think it's going to happen. It doesn't make sense for that to happen. I don't think Mike McCarthy is a horrible coach, just for the record, but they need discipline. They need a coach that's going to illustrate some discipline for them. And McCarthy is not the guy to do that. So I think, like I said, Vrabel, Dable. Give me one of those guys. Those are the two guys at the top of my list. If you can't get either of them, And then, you got Ben Johnson available, fine. Deion Sanders is I think what's gonna happen with Deion, if he's really serious about him and Shador being a package deal, I think he's going to make it Dallas or bust. Kind of pull one of those things where we're going to refuse to play there, and then they have to trade with Dallas to attain the rights of Shador Sanders and give up a lot and bring in Deion. I don't know. Maybe Jerry Jones will do that. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Belichick would be going to Dallas. Free Dallas from detention? Why? So Jimmy England, let me ask you as a Dallas fan, seriously, what do you want? Yeah, because McCarthy's dead man walking right now. So what is it? What do you want in terms of coach? Who would be at the top of your list? Give me 3 names in order from best to last. What would be your dream coach? And like a realistic one though, not like Andy Reid. No, like just give me like 3 realistic names that you think could be a possibility that you would want. Get a slice of cheese as a coach. If it can talk, why not? Oh, free Dallas. Why does everybody want to free Dallas? Why? Dallas is horrible. Let's see what Dallas does tomorrow. A new owner is needed first. I don't, an owner is only a bad owner. I've talked about this before. He's only a bad owner until he makes the right hire. Leon Hess was a bad owner for years until he hired Bill Parcells. So, Woody makes the right hire. I think he'll step aside and let him do his thing. The only reason why I think he's interfering now is because Douglas had 6 years and it's like the same result. It actually gets worse. So then Woody came in and, we got a 4th and 2 for Cincinnati coming up, by the way. So then Woody came in and said, I'm going to get the Hassan Reddick thing done. I'm going to get Devontae Adams here. And let's push through this. And that was after a slow start. So, I don't blame him for that. Jeremy JB says, hire Joe Barry as head coach Dallas. Please, I dare you. No, not John Gruden to the Jets. Doug Peterson will be the Jets coach next year. I wanted Doug Peterson, actually. Is this Doug Peterson's fault? You would be opposed or you wouldn't be opposed, Jimmy? I would be opposed to primetime Belichick or even Kirby Smart. So I'm assuming you mean you wouldn't be opposed to those 3 in that order. Primetime Belichick and Kirby Smart. I think primetime's a realistic possibility. I don't think Belichick... I just don't think Jerry would give him the power that he wants. He might... desperate times call for desperate measures, but I don't think he would. So I don't know. I think Belichick has his eyes on the Giants. I think for him, it's like, I'm going to be the Giants head coach next year. So mark it down. You wouldn't be opposed to them. But you don't sound excited about it though. You're just like, yeah, that's fine. So primetime will be first for you. 4th and 2 for Joe Burrow. By the way, this is a big 4th down. Burrow back to pass on 4th and 2. He throws it downfield. Why did they do? Oh my God. Wow. The T. Higgins bite my tongue. Wow. I was going to say, why? I remember last time Cincinnati played, they threw on like a 4th and 2. They went downfield deep and they ended up turning the ball over. That was the T. Higgins. Cincinnati has made this a 1-score game, folks. We've got a football game. It's back. Football's back. Harbaugh is Harbaughing, as SG said. Man, and I see on the short stream they already kicked the field goal already. So we're gonna go 27-20. They've already got the extra point. T. Higgins, the Chargers, without Brandon Staley, are pulling a Brandon Staley. Wow. There we go, Justin Herbert. Your legacy is on the line. I agree with Isaac. It's like, now we have no Brandon Staley to blame. Oh, man. Prime or Kirby, 1A, 1B. Okay. So I can get down with that. So then Shador, obviously. But they just paid Dak a ton of money. So that's a little rough. I hadn't thought about that. They just paid Dak a ton of money. And then if you were to trade assets, if you were in the position, because Shador, you're going to assume is going to go high. Hello.
Hi. What? What's the matter?
Hi. I'm just saying hi.
Come on. Hi.
Bye. So I don't know that it would make sense for the Cowboys to give up a bunch so they'd be paying Dak, and then you have Shador there that you would give up assets for. I don't know how much sense that would make. So that'd be kind of weird. It's okay for now is here. What's going on? Says, hey, Rich, I guess put Green Bay for giving the Bears hope. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We'll see if we have an episode of NFL High School. I kind of really like that new skit that I did. I kind of want to turn that into a series. The fantasy novels as football. So I have a few series that I'm good. The quarterback bar I like pushing forward with. So I think right now I can do like 2 skits a week, maybe 3. So I think I'm just going to pick and choose which ones make sense and then do those and just keep them all going so that when I can do this more and more full time, I can get longer form content out like NFL lore and most annoying fan bases and stuff like that. I can do that in the off season. I can definitely do that in the off season. Right during season, it's tough because look, 7 hours on stream today, I'd be probably putting together that video. But when I can do this full time, there'll be a lot more of those. But right now I have to kind of pick and choose. But I kind of like that. I kind of like that. That I have a bunch of different series that I can just kind of play with and keep them going. And I like the fantasy football warehouse too. But I feel like doing that every week can get kind of stale. For me, it's kind of don't want to do that. Trade Dak for Danny Dimes. See what we can get for Dak. With that contract, though, I don't know that you're going to get much, honestly, especially coming off an injury. He was having a bad season. I don't know that teams are going to pay up for him. So, if you'll get a team that will say, we're going to eat a lot of that contract, they'll know you're desperate. And they'll know that they can get him at a discount if you're hell-bent on getting rid of him. It would be a risky move, And then what if Shador isn't good? So then, it'd be risky. I don't know that can come to fruition, but we'll see. J.K. Dobbins takes us to about the 31. So I have second down and about 10 coming up. I think best case scenario for the Cowboys, you keep losing, then you have a high draft pick. Maybe he can fall to you, depending on how high your draft pick is. But I don't think it's going to be that high of a pick. So, or, you have a fairly high pick, but you can trade up a little bit and you don't have to give up the farm to get up there. But again, I don't know. We have to see, oh man, it was a crazy catch by Davis. It was a little over his head, but Herbert throws a screen. He gets about a 5-yard gain. So, yeah, we'll see. And as we get closer to the draft, these players kind of with the draft order, the draft order always kind of flips around. So we'll see. We'll see who's going to be on Dallas's wish list this offseason. 3rd and 4 coming up, or what would make sense for them, rather. Herbert gets the ball off to Ladd McConkey, and he takes us down to the 46. Jerry will trade Dak for a 6. Yeah, I could see that. But it's like you give him up for, something like that. That team has to take on the full contract. Remy the Enforcer, what's going on, dude? Good to see you. There he is. Dak's worth a couple of UFAs at least, yeah. And Herbert's back to pass, throws this downfield to Quentin Johnston. That gets broken up. We got 2nd and 10 coming up. DJ Turner is down, though. .49 seconds left in the second quarter. DJ Turner made a nice play on this and fell hard. So let's see. Landed hard on that shoulder, man. Oof. So he is down. Remy says New York Giants 3, bye week 37. Daniel Jones got sacked 7 times and threw 3 interceptions. Man, that's rough on the bye week. That is rough. New York Rangers fan says Dak to the Jets, hopefully. Could you stop, please? Would you stop that? Creator Keyboard App says making content in the off-season can be challenging. It's actually easier because I don't have as many live streams. So content comes... I can invest more time in content right now. Oh, man, okay. So, we've got a game. Chargers are trying to Charger, but we'll see if Cincinnati can overcome. Anakin and Rangers fan are going at it in the chat. Rangers fan is making enemies in the chat. Look at that. Oh, Yorick is here, by the way. See? He's enjoying the game. Yorick's back. Alas, poor Yorick. You rub his head for good luck. That's what I should have done all season. Should have done that all season, and I didn't. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Chargers from the Cincinnati 46. They give the ball to Dobbins. He breaks free, and he's got a first down. He was almost taken down in the backfield, and he took this for 15. First down for the Chargers. Let me see. Yorick does have excellent dental health. Yeah, I remember we were watching that stream. PFD was not a fan of going for it. Which stream was it? What stream was that? Yorick, says SG. Yes, Yorick has made an appearance. He's smiling. He's smiling. The skull of Joe Namath, the sacrifice and potions to lift the jinx is almost complete. No. No. If Joe Namath's skull's got to be much larger than that. Oh, we're going to the 4th quarter. Lo and behold. Fourth quarter. 4th time face quarter, yes. 4th time. So let's see, maybe the Bengals can pull this out. Are we going to go to overtime again? Only time will tell. Put the 4 in the air. Takeda, you're crazy. And remember, the enforcer needs Herbert to throw one more touchdown for his picks this week. Let me see how I'm doing on underdog right now. Did I? Let me find the Underdog app. It's easy to find because it's that heroic looking dog. Let us see. Tracking. So far, the only one I have is Jamar Chase higher than 1 receiving touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, 56.5 rushing yards. Where? Let me see what the stats for this game are, by the way. Cover your ears, because Lord Keyboard is making noises. So, what are the stats? Box score. Joe Burrow's got 197 yards, so I need him to get about 70 more yards. Okay. J.K. Dobbins, 21 yards. He needs a lot more. And Chase Brown, 28.5 receiving yards. He's got 3 receptions for 9 yards. So unless something drastic changes, this is going to be a bust. Oh, man. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So Herbert's going to run. Oh, and there's about a fumble. He fumbles the football. Whoa. It looks like this could be Bengals ball. Herbert lost the football. Ruling on the field is a fumble with a recovery by the defense. The Bengals have life. The Chargers are charging, ladies and gentlemen. The Chargers are charging. What happened to my voice? He held on. Oh. Did he lose the ball? It looks like he lost it. I think they're going to take another look at this. No, they're going to get Cincinnati's ball. Okay, they couldn't tell. Yeah, he lost the football. Beautiful. Bengals defense coming alive. Coming alive. Joe Burrow working out of the shotgun. Got 2 receivers to his right. Jamar Chase to his left. Sends Chase Brown in motion. He's back to pass. Pressure. He gets away from it. He gets the ball off, and that is caught by Chase Brown, but there's a flag. A lot going on. Let's see what happened. Is this coming back? That was incredible by Joe Burrow. Man. Baal must come back. Yes, says Matt West. Baal is back on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. He disappeared, and now it's a game, and he feels like he's missing out. Hell of a play. I don't know what the flag is. Don't know what the flag is. Hands to the face on the defense, so that play is going to stand. That was Fulton on Jamar Chase. Grabbed the face mask. Oh, man. Burrow did a hell of a job getting away from that pass rush. Man, this dude is a baller. Remy the Enforcer, you have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Remy the Enforcer is a wrench. New York Giants, resident fan, New York Giants, super fan. 2 face mask, yeah. Chargers are such an unserious franchise. Well, I said, hey, look, I said the Bengals Could come back. You never know. When you have Joe Burrow, you're down 2 scores. You're never out of it. That's the remarkable thing about having that type of quarterback. Burrow gives the ball to Chase Brown. He's got room to run. He's got about a 12-yard gain. That's another first down. There's another flag on the play. My lord. 2 flags are down. Oh, boy. These refs, man. Two penalties on the offense, both holding. 10-yard penalty on Volson. So that's going to be, where are they? We've got a first, and I don't know how long this is. Push back to the 45-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 20. 1st and 18. Okay. 1st and 18. Burrow working out of the shotgun. And Burrow will take the snap. He gets the ball off to Chase. And Chase gets about a 6-yard gain. So we're going to have a 2nd and 12 coming up. Father, your TV's delayed? Well, I will keep you up to date. I'll do my best to keep you up to date. Harbaugh and Greg Roman with a big lead. How did we not see this coming, says SG. 2nd and 13. Burrow takes the snap. Gets the ball off to Drew Sample, and Sample's about 4 yards away from the first down marker. He takes us down to about the 30, so we got 3rd and about 4 coming up. And Burrow is being a surgeon right now. 3rd and 4. Burrow back to pass. That's a quick snap. Burrow gets wrapped up, but there's a flag. It's probably going to be another hold. Gets this off. Caught by Brown. Takes it down to about the 13, but flag on the play. Arafir is alive and well, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Is that going to be another hold? Oh, Chargers were changing personnel, so they might 12 players on the field. Oh, the Chargers. Penalty declined. 1st down by Cincinnati. All right, Arafir, you win this time. We're keeping our eye on you. Man, Cincinnati all of a sudden, like, how did Burrow get away from that? My God. Joe Burrow is phenomenal. 1st and 10. Burrow working out of the shotgun. He takes the snap. Gets the ball off. Oh, and that's caught and knocked away, so that's an incomplete pass. That was intended for Chase Brown. Burrow looking elite. Yes, indeed he is. Yes, indeed. Chase Brown is earning that paycheck. Yes. Isaac says this has all the makings of a blowout. I did say that. I did not curse anyone. I do not want to be accused of cursing anyone. 12:28 left. That's what I have. 12:28. 2nd and 10. Burrow working out of the shotgun. Back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Throws it to the end zone, and that is caught by Jamar Chase in the end zone. His 2nd touchdown of the day. And Cincinnati trails by 1. Wow. Joe Burrow had all day. Well, all of a sudden, this offensive line has come alive. Man. I've never cursed anyone, SG. I've never cursed anyone. I stand by that. I could be lying, just to throw you off the scent, but I don't think I am. That was a hell of a play. That was a hell of a drive, man. Joe Burrow just took command. Damn. Cincinnati with the field goal attempt. McPherson puts it through, and we've got a 27-all game. Wow. All right. Well, Cincinnati's got the 27 I said they'd have, but it's not. It probably isn't going to end this way. Baal is back. He's excited. He said the Bengals were going to win. I said the Bengals were going to win. Double whammy. That could be what's hindering the Chargers. I don't know. I can't say that for sure. Chargers are definitely charging it, though. One heck of a comeback so far, says Pat B. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Can we get the first half Bengals when we play them for the full game? This is crazy. Crazy. Bengals are not dead yet. They are not dead yet. I'm telling you, they are. They're a team that is going to keep me just at the edge of my seat. Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Do they go for the onside kick? No. No, with the way your defense has been playing right now, you let it roll. Way too early for an onside kick right now. Way too early for now. You don't want to give them any momentum. You don't want to give them any chance to gain momentum. You have all the momentum right now. You kick it and you say, come on. You try to march this ball downfield. You will not be successful. All the pressure is on the Chargers right now. Every ounce of pressure is on the Chargers. Patrick Holmes said goodbye. What does that mean? Justin Ziegler is back. Scantor says we're a second half team. We always look better at the back end of the game. Yeah, man, you look phenomenal right now. Your quarterback is playing like Superman. Superman. Yeah, especially now. Yeah, you don't have any. You have to declare the onside kick. You don't have any element of surprise there. Those highlights are really working for Joe Burrow. Look how stoic he looks, man. This dude just always looks pissed off. That's got to be scary if you're on the other end of that. It's got to be terrifying if you're on the other end of that. And the Chargers will take over. 12:21 left. All right, here we go. Mahomes switched to T-Mobile? Oh, man. That's big news. Cato Luna is like our sideline reporter here. It's giving us all the important information. 27-27. Joe Burrow looks like he is ready to just take control of this game. He has taken control of the game. Justin Herbert, back to pass, gets the ball off, and that is caught by Quentin Johnston. That's a 12-yard gain and a first down. Oh, Josh Palmer, my bad. I thought that was Quentin Johnston. That was Josh Palmer. Burrow has to lose himself in the music the moment. Yeah. You better never let it go. DJ Hill's hurt now for Cincinnati. Surprise onside kicks were fun. I kind of missed those two, to be honest. Kind of missed those two. 12:09 to go, and they're going to take a look at the injury as we go to commercial break. We don't go to commercial break. We never go to commercial break. We're here all the time. I'm going to wear my hat like this tonight. Chargers second half offense all year has looked bad, says Justin Ziegler. Justin Ziegler, we're going to show you your title on the screen, by the way. Interdimensional title on screen. Boom! There it is. The interdimensional title. Right there on screen by the great Justin Ziegler. They had a good element of chaos to the game when you didn't know when it would come. That did. Yeah, I'm not a fan of having to declare it. But I guess they're doing it for safety reasons. I don't know. I'm sure they could figure out how to do it safely and where you can still have some kind of element of surprise. So, who would have guessed? The Cincinnati Bengals are back. First half looked like this game was going to be a snoozer. I even brought books over here. All right, well, let me start reading a little bit of, let's see. This book of ghost stories. Now, I mean, this book is okay. The Roald Dahl's book of ghost stories. His short story book is better, though. I forgot what it's called, but I have it inside. I should have brought it. Did Matthew Stafford win today? I know he had a good fantasy game. Yeah, they won. They beat the Patriots. So yes, Matthew Stafford did indeed win today. Don't forget resident child. I mean, Nick Sirianni. Nick Sirianni is the resident child. According to you, Justin Ziegler. Eagles versus Dallas pickle juice game started with an inside kick. Says Tim Daniel. So DJ Turner is out with a clavicle. Cam Hart is out for the Chargers with a concussion. Denzel Perryman is questionable to return with a groin injury. SoFi Stadium is so nice. Man, okay, so here we go. Herbert throws downfield. That is out of reach. Got a 2nd and 10 coming up. That was intended for Jalen Reagor. There's a name for you. Justin Ziegler, you remember that guy? The great Jalen Reagor. Former Eagles wide receiver extraordinaire. Isaac's telling Justin Herbert his legacy is on the line. I don't know if he knows that. Herbert is working out of the shotgun. He takes the snap. And this gets batted at the line. Wait, so did they rule out a fumble? Looked like it was, because it was a backwards pass. So let's see. So the pass was tipped. Okay, incomplete. Yeah. All right. It's 11-11. Make a wish. I wish that the Jets make a great coaching and GM hire and they become a formidable football team from here on out. That's my wish. Oh, wait, I said it out loud, so it's probably not going to come true. Son of a... All right, 3rd down coming up. I know the rules. That's unforgivable, what I just did. 3rd and 10 coming up. You know the rules, and so do I. It's the great Rick Astley. Chargers midfield logo expands like 20 yards. That's incredible. So is this going to be a false start, or is this going to be encroachment? Neutral zone infraction on the Bengals. Terrible. On Trey Hendrickson. I opened the box. Yes, I did. I'm going to wear my hat like this. Rally cap for the Bengals. Now I'm going to put it back normally. So a 3rd and 10 becomes a 3rd and 5. Herbert takes the snap. He's got pressure, throws over the middle, and that's incomplete, intended for Quentin Johnston. So the fans are letting him hear it. And the Chargers offense is going to have to get off the field and kick it and bring the Bengals offense back on the field. It's got to be rough to be a Chargers fan, man. Oh, it's got to be rough to be a Chargers fan. To see your team blow leads like this, as much as they have in their lifetimes, oof. Oof. $11:46. Oh, man. So Joe Burrow comes out. He's at the 14-yard line. Gives the ball to Chase Brown. And Brown makes a spin move and gets about a 4-yard gain. Second and 7 coming up for Cincinnati. 11:21 left in the 4th quarter. And Burrow gets the ball off, and that is caught by T. Higgins. And that's a 1st down. And T. Higgins with the 1st down. 1st and 10. Burrow at the Cincinnati 27. Gives the ball to Chase Brown. He goes up the middle for about a gain of 9. The Chargers team can't stop anything. Can't stop anything. Would you say that Burrow has an argument for MVP? Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's going to be a tall order if they don't make the playoffs. But if they do, especially coming back from, 4-6, and rolling off a bunch of wins, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. 2nd and 1. Burrow throws downfield. Oh, man. Intercepted. Scantor. Scantor, you did it. Oh, wait a minute. There's a flag. Roughing the passer on the defense. On Ogbonia. Oh, helmet to helmet. He put all his weight on him. Oh, man. Arafir. That's gross. That is gross. Man. 1st and 10. The Cincinnati Bengals get a massive, massive break. I totally agree with the call, though. Massive, massive break. Burrow gives the ball to Chase Brown. He breaks a tackle. He gets past the line of scrimmage, gets pushed out after about a gain of 1. Father Dismas says, Arafir. Johnny Bones Johnson says, can't stop, won't stop. I don't know about that roughing, but the Chargers got a charger. I thought it was roughing. Helmet to helmet, threw all his weight on him after he got rid of the ball. I mean, doing it against a superstar quarterback, you're going to get called for that every single time. You're going to get called for that every time. Saved by the flag, I feel dirty. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was a legit flag, though. But Burrow avoids tries to avoid pressure. Throws the ball away. That's ruled incomplete. Khalil Herbert was in the vicinity, so that's not grounding. 3rd and 9 coming up. Scantor says that was a fair flag. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I don't have a problem with that flag. Do not have a problem with that flag. So we got a 3rd and 9 coming up with Burrow working out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. Is that Mike Gesicki? Oh, 3 receivers to his right. My bad. Burrow is going to run. He's got a first down. He is going to slide at about the 31. Gain of 15. Herbert looks dejected on the sideline. Burrow with the moves. Burrow is moving. Man. He's got legs. Yes, he does, Justin Ziegler. Man. Burrow making plays. Cincinnati at the 34 is where they'll take over. And Brown goes up the middle for about a gain of 5. Gonna have 2nd and 5 coming up. 8:11 left. Plenty of time left on the clock. Chargers became unserious, says SGS. Matt Backel, what's going on? Hope you had a nice weekend too, my friend. I was having a great weekend until the Jets ruined it. But whatever. I'm used to it. It's not like it hasn't happened before. Tim Daniel says Burrow doesn't waddle. No, it's not annoying to watch him run. Watching Mahomes run is annoying. You're just like, oh, tackle him. 2nd and 6 coming up. And that's incomplete. That was intended for Drew Sample. See all the flags in the Vikings-Titans game? Titans just couldn't get out of their own way. No, I didn't see that. In the Jets game, there were like no flags. I want that officiating crew for every single game. That would be awesome. Third and 6 coming up. Burrow working out of the shotgun. 4-man rush. Burrow gets the ball off. Oh, and that is broken up. It was intended for Jamar Chase. It was almost intercepted. Darheed's still on the play. 4th and 6. It looks like Cincinnati's kicker, McPherson, will come out and try to put them up. Try to give them the lead. Matt West says, I'm not used to playing meaningful games in December. Yeah, when was the last time, man? When was the last time? I don't even remember. That's how bad it is. That is how bad it is. McPherson. This is a 48-yard attempt for McPherson. There's the snap. It's up. And he hooked it. Oh, man, he hooked it. No good. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. Not over yet. So wait, did Tua get hurt again today? Crazy. Just missed that. Jim Harbaugh's happy. Look at Zach Taylor. His eyes are big. He said nope as it was kicked. 1st and 10 for Justin Herbert. They're taking over at their own 38-yard line. Gives the ball to J.K. Dobbins, who is running forward for about 5. McPherson and Tucker are both missers, says JB100. Yep. Yeah, no spoilers. Did anybody spoil anything? Please do not spoil anything in the chat. If you don't mind. Second and 3. That was a 7-yard gain for J.K. Dobbins. Second and 3 coming up. Herbert is working out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Gives it to Dobbins. Dobbins will lose a few yards. So we're going to have 3rd and about 6 coming up. .636 left in the game. What happened to McPherson this season? I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of kickers this year have been just... It's been a weird year for kickers, man. Weird year for kickers. Like, Zerline looked money all last year. I'm taking it back to the Jets. The surprise, surprise. And then this year, it's like he couldn't hit anything. 3rd and 4 coming up. Can this Bengals defense deliver? Oh, they pressured Justin Herbert. He gets the ball off. There's a flag, but it's caught by Josh Palmer. Let's see if there is a hold, to see if that's coming back. Hold on. Herbert escaped, got the ball off to Josh Palmer for the first down. And looks like that's going to be holding on Los Angeles. That's coming back. Oh, man. Rashawn Slater on Hendrickson. Just wrapped his hands around Hendrickson. Basically tackled him almost. Fair penalty. Fair penalty. Matt Beckel's using me for football updates. Thank you, Matt Beckel. I appreciate it. You will get them. You will get them. Keep playing Call of Duty Zombies. If you come across Kyler on there, take him out for what he did to the Jets last week. 3rd and 14 coming up. Justin Herbert back to pass. He's got time. He gets the ball off, and that is off the hands of Ladd McConkey. Oh, McConkey would have caught that and come down inbounds for a first down. He was wide open and right off his fingertips. So Justin Herbert will have to walk off the field, and what's his name? Joe Burrow is going to he's going to come onto the field with his offense. And Baal did not move that time. Baal is just going to hang out by the Bengals right now and try to give them all of his power because he picked the Bengals, as did I, below. Getting pretty close on these score predictions, by the way. Getting pretty close. Overthrown. He's still going to come down with that, though. And Irwin gets hit hard at the 20. Man. Held on to the ball, but he got nailed. Cincinnati with 5:24 left. There's 2 timeouts. They're going to take over at the 20. Matt Beckel says, I'd kneecap Murray for you, but I can't get that low. Oh, Kyler Murray taking strays. Damn. That was a huge hit. That was a huge hit. So here we go. 27-27. Cincinnati Bengals on the verge of an epic comeback. Have the ball with a little over 5 minutes left. They can control this clock, get downfield, score, and then put it all on the Chargers, who have been charging this entire second half, just charging. Let's see what people are talking about on X, by the way. Let's see what let's check the temperature of the Chargers fan base. By the way, Underdog promo code Demon will get you some goodies. The Chargers are charging in prime time, says Trey Wingo. Man. Oh, Urinating Tree says effing Chargers every damn time. He spelled out the entire F word. Man. Let's see what the latest. I'm so sick right now. No way the Chargers just played us like this again. That's Brandon. He's got a couple of lightning bolts in his name because he's a Chargers fan, I assume. Are the Chargers really going to Charger again? Fumble was just bad luck. Chargers fans getting PTSD from the Jags game. Yeah, this is almost the same. Not really. I mean, Trevor Lawrence threw what, like 4 picks in the first half of that game. Somebody named PFA. Their name is PFA forever. I swear to God. Somebody on. I gotta show you guys this. Legit. This is not the PFA, by the way. Well, all right, I can't get it up. But somebody named PFA says, honestly, F my parlay. Chargers defense deserves to lose this game. PFA says that. Their actual name is PFA. You can't make this stuff up. Joe Burrow working out of the shotgun. Gets the ball to T. Higgins. T. Higgins is down to the 31. Down to the Cincinnati 31, 5:15 left. That's a first down. Kyler said he would say the Jets' name, but he doesn't want to give the Jets hope. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Kyler. And Burrow working out of the shotgun on 2nd and 1. Gives it to Chase Brown. Gets about a gain of 2. That's a first down. So I'm going to show you guys that I'm not lying about this PFA thing on X. There it is. You see that? PFA. Let me make that big. Seriously. Can you make that up? Can you make that stuff up? Pass to T. Higgins. That's a first down. He's still up. Los Angeles cannot take him down, and they eventually do. I can't believe that. That is not her, by the way. That's definitely not her. That's not the PFA, so we got to figure out what the hell's going on here. Somebody's trying to take her identity on Twitter. That's uncalled for. If the PFA isn't in all caps, they deserve detention. That's right. They did not put it in all caps, so they don't know. So they are in Chargers territory now, and Chase Brown's going to lose a few, and he's going to get taken back down to the 50. 2nd down at about 13 coming up. That is detention. It's not in all caps. I'm going to find that person and give them detention. I promise you that. His Twitter says it's pain from above. Nah, he would say that. We know what it really means. 2nd and 12 coming up. Joe Burrow working out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws over the middle, and that is caught by Yoshivas. That's a first down for Cincinnati. So Jamar Chase was wide open. That would have been a touchdown. Man, that would have been a touchdown for Jamar Chase. And Joe Burrow did not see him. But Yoshi got the first down anyway. Chargers are going to take a timeout. SJ, Chargers are taking a timeout. Just those timeouts are burning a hole in their pocket. SG's calling it. This is Jover. Let me get the title ready. Is Matt West here? Does Matt West want to see the title early or what? Does Matt West want to see the title early? And I will only show it early if Matt West asks for it and Scantor concurs. That's got to be the way it goes. Chase Brown goes up the middle for a gain of 1. 2:21 left. Harbaugh does not take another timeout, so they're going to take this down to the 2-minute warning. Matt West does not want to see the title yet. Okay. Does not want to see the title. Collinsworth is ecstatic. Yes, he is. Former Bengal Chris Collinsworth, as you all know. No early title. Okay, no early title. Not going to do the early title. All right. Brandon Sipple says this is almost as good as the Raiders game earlier. This game is fantastic. Money Mike Madness says, thank you for those who prayed for me. The road to recovery has not been easy, but I'm feeling a lot better. Money Mike Madness. Feel better, dude. Feel better. So we're at the 2-minute warning. Bengals defense really stepped up in the second half. Really stepped up. Follow this one says, Money Mike, you go. Yep. Another Harbaugh misusing timeouts. Why didn't you call one? Yeah. Harbaugh's calling timeouts or not calling timeouts really triggers SG. I find it hilarious. 2nd and 8. Burrow working out of the shotgun. We got 4 wide. Burrow takes the snap. Back to pass. Throws downfield. Oh, is there going to be a flag on that? That was intended for T. Higgins. Broken up. 3rd and 8 coming up. No flag. 3rd and 8 coming up. So here we go. 3rd and 8 coming up. Joe Burrow working out of the shotgun. Gets the ball off. That is incomplete, intended for Jamar Chase. Okay, so 1:52 left. Chargers still have 2 timeouts. 1:52 left, and McPherson is going to come out once again. And this is going to be a 51-yard attempt for McPherson. Let's see what happens. The snap, the kick is up, and he hooks it again. Wow. 2 missed field goals for McPherson. Wow. Oh, my God. Misses it again. Takeda Luna, LMFAO. Oh, just LMAO, no F. Wow. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? These kickers, man. These kickers. Jesus. AFC North shenanigans. Man. This is an unserious football game, says SG. Oh, Harbaugh's happy. Harbaugh's happy. Zach Taylor is annoyed. Jeez. What the hell? Is that Justin Tucker, says JB100. AFC North, unless you're a Steelers kicker, you are horrible. Harbaugh gets the ball off, and that is incomplete. Intended for Ladd McConkey. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. 143 left on the clock. Man. Terrible. Bengals defense has got to come up big. 2nd and 10 from the Chargers 41. Herbert gets the ball off. Oh, and that's almost picked off. Hilton jumped right in front of Ladd McConkey and had the ball in his hands but couldn't come up with it. We got a 3rd and 10 coming up. Goofy football game. Just go for it from now on or punt, says Father Dismas. Yes. Oh, man. Oh, man, that was right in his hands. He just jumped the route. Right in his hands. 3rd and 10 coming up. Herbert takes the snap, eyes downfield, gets the ball off, and that is incomplete. That was intended for Josh Palmer. It looked like it was in his chest. May have been broken up. What a stand by Cincinnati's defense. Hell of a stand. And the Chargers get the hell off the field. No, we stink. You win the game. Says Father Dismas. I love watching a happy Father Dismas sitting there from the top of the NFC North Mountain looking down on these other teams. Just saying, oh, this is fun. This is fun. This is a goofy football game. And there is a fair catch called by Irwin. So Joe Burrow's going to come out and take over at the 16, at their own 16. 1:26 left. They have 2 timeouts left. The Chargers have 2 timeouts left. 3rd time's a charm, says Tim Daniel. AFC North. My bad, JB. AFC North. Did I say NFC North? It's 11:39. 11:39 at night. So I might have said something wrong. Possible overtime. Yeah, just keep missing field goals. That's probably what's going to happen. Burrow working out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Avoids pressure. He's going to run. And there's a flag. He runs to the 30. That's a 1st down if this stands. Flag in the secondary. Might be illegal contact by the defense. Let's see. No foul. So the refs are just throwing flags. They're just like, oh, my flag fell. Scantor says Jamar Chase can save us. JB100 is hoping for a Bengals loss here. Oh, man. Well, he's a Ravens fan, so I understand that. 1st and 10. Burrow working out of the shotgun. He's got T. Higgins to his left, Jamar Chase and Yoshivas to his right. Back to pass, throws it downfield, intended for Chase, is open. Oh, man, just a little overthrown. Had a step on the defender. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. Someone please save us from this game, says Father Dismas. That would have been nice. So 2nd and 10. Jamar Chase is not happy. And he's not on the field here. We've got 2nd and 10. Burrow takes the snap. Gets the ball off to Chase Brown. That's incomplete. Got a 3rd and 10 coming up. Oh, man, this game. This game, ladies and gentlemen. What the hell? Refs throwing the flags to make quotas, yeah. That's what it seems like. Walter Tran says, let's go Detroit Lions. I'm assuming he's a Lions fan. They're not playing right now, but they had a hell of a game today. 3rd and 10, Burrow back to pass. 5-man rush. Burrow gets hit as he throws, and that's incomplete. And the Bengals are going to have to punt now. Oh, so the Chargers are going to get another chance at this. 55 seconds left. Man. This is grueling. Grueling. A rare third kick inside the 2-minute warning. Said Mike Tirico. Hell of a kick. This is taken at the 6-yard line. He'll get taken down at the 15. So the Chargers are going to come out with 45 seconds left and a 1st and 10. I don't know what this football game is, man. Don't know what this football game is. It is insane. Insanity. Insanity. 45 seconds left. 27-27. Justin Herbert has 2 timeouts. At their own 16-yard line, he takes the snap. He throws downfield, and that is caught by Ladd McConkey, and he is at the Chargers' 44-yard line. 1st down, 32 seconds left. The clock is still ticking, and they stop it at 31 seconds. Harbaugh will take his 2nd timeout. Hell of a catch by Ladd. Hell of a catch by Ladd McConkey. So that was a huge play, McConkey. That's the same type of pass that McConkey, the hit off McConkey's fingertips before and was incomplete. Hi. It's still going. It's 11:44, but we've got 35 seconds left. This game is an unserious football game. Well, I did. I can't. I said around 11:30. It's technically around. I said around 11:30. Dicker the kicker could get a chance here. That's incomplete. 31 seconds.
Do they know that you're a liar? Your eyes are all red. Are you tired?
Yes. You know, I went on Twitter before to see what people were saying, and I was just reading comments, and there's a comment from PFA.
Me?
It just says PFA.
Oh.
It's right here. I put it up on the screen.
Oh, just a regular PFA.
Just somebody, their name is PFA.
How dare they?
That's what I said. It's all lowercase, too.
What?
Yep.
I'm going to report them.
She's going to report them. You should. 2nd and 10. Mistaken identity. Oh, to Ladd McConkey again, and they are inside the 30. What?
Is it Cookie?
He said Ladd McConkey. She starts laughing and says, "Did you say cocky?" Cocky! Yeah! There he is.
That's it. It sounds
Ladd McConkey at the 29-yard line.
Is it finished yet?
Not yet, no.
Oh,
They're going to kick a field goal, and it's going to be... You would think it's going to be finished. They're going to kick the field goal, and yeah. The end of this game would be a mercy.
I'm going back out there.
All right, I'll be out soon.
Well,
I'm going to have some other cookies, I think.
we'll see if I'm awake or not.
Oh, stay awake. Come on, it'll be fun. We'll stay up all night, and we'll talk about what happened in this game.
Come on, guys. Come on, Astro.
I'm going to have to show the Chargers title, I think, which has never been seen. You're going to bed right now?
Good night.
Oh, stop. Chargers title looks pretty cool, by the way. Chargers title looks pretty cool. Six receptions for 123 yards for Ladd McConkey. Hell of a game. Hell of a catch. 26 seconds left. Now all you got to do is run a little bit and hopefully kick the field goal. Oh, and J.K. Dobbins, unless you just get in the end zone with your running back. And J.K. Dobbins jumps and he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers take the lead. We're going to show their title because I think that's it. I think that's it. There's the Chargers title right there. Look at that. That H is crazy on the Chargers title, but still. Wow, 33. J.K. Dobbins with a hell of a run. Man. Chris Bahesa says this game ain't real. It is not. Unreal. What a run by J.K. Dobbins. And here comes the extra point attempt. And that is good. 34-27. The Bengals, man. Oof. This is tragic. This is tragic for Cincinnati because they have a damn good quarterback. This should not be happening to them. This should not be happening to them. Ravens legend J.K. Dobbins. Indeed. 18 seconds, one timeout, plenty of time, says Tim Daniel. I don't believe so. I'm giving it to the Chargers already. I'm calling the belt. There it is. Scantor, I apologize. Scantor says, well, damn. Yeah. Matt West likes the belt. The Chargers belt is pretty nice. Things are kind of spelled correctly, but that H is crazy. This is the epitome of, no, you win, I don't want to. You just take it, please. And this gets kicked out of the end zone. Cincinnati will take over at the 30. And here comes Burrow. 18 seconds left. So if the Bears had J.K. Dobbins and the Packers would have lost the game, maybe. Perhaps. You don't know. I'm just glad Roshan Johnson got in the end zone today. One timeout left for Cincinnati. One timeout left for Los Angeles. Burrow is going to throw over the middle, and that's caught at the 45-yard line of the Chargers. And Burrow is limping. Hell of a pass by Joe Burrow. Flip that out. Got them right in Chargers territory. Gotta wonder why they couldn't do that last time. Chargers, ... says SG. 2 more plays maybe? Perhaps. And Burrow got nailed. Oh. No timeouts left for Cincinnati. 10 seconds left. So they are at the 40, at the Los Angeles 43-yard line. Burrow's going to work out of the shotgun. Chargers are going to come with a 3-man rush. Burrow's got time, gets it off. Jamar Chase leapt up for it, and that's incomplete. We got 3 seconds left. One more play. One more play. And that'll be it. And this should be the last play of the game unless there is a pass interference penalty. And the Chargers will call their final time out. All right, so they're going to try to get on the same page for this final play of the game, what we think will be the final play of the game. We have no way of knowing until we see it play out. Three seconds left. Burrow out of the shotgun. Two receivers to his left, two receivers to his right. He's got Chase Brown next to him in the backfield. Chargers are going to come with a four-man rush, it looks like. Burrow's changing the play. He takes the snap. Come with a five-man rush. Burrow launches it downfield. And that is almost caught by T. Higgins. And that's going to be the game. It's incomplete. That'll be the game. Los Angeles Chargers win this game by a score of 34-27. Hey, I got the Bengals score right. I was just off by 10 for the Chargers. Well, I am likely going to see you tomorrow night for the Monday night game. I will let you know on the Discord. If I am not going to do it right now, I am doing it. But if I can't do it, I will let you know. There's a chance I might not be able to because of work. But we will see. Thank you to everybody who joined me for this NFL Sunday. I am Rich Jodice, the Pro Football Demon. It's midnight, about midnight, the witching hour. I'm going to go to sleep. I will talk to you guys next time.